and welcome to our whatever episode of Vaesen. I have lost track a long time ago.
Guys, it says we're offline.
No, I've got us here.
Really? Yes.
No, I've got us.
Yeah, it should say it's streaming now, so... Let me just...
Mine does not say that.
No, I can see us. I'm going to see if I can hear us.
I think that's us here.
There we go.
Finally.
Next one.
I love how there's just a black square.
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear us all. That's fine. I'll mute it now.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I will give the quick recap since I would normally ask another player to do it, but our investigators are now having to travel across Europe to find their missing pseudo-son, who has been kidnapped by Zacharias.
Uh-oh.
They return to their castle after a scenario to find Fjord unconscious and most of their staff injured, and also like some of their Vaesen friends dead, and discovered fishmen exist in this world, even though they already sort of knew they did. The last time we left them, they were traveling to gather their things for a train trip to go down south. They will be going to Stockholm as their next stop. So, is there anything you guys want to get from Uppsala before you leave? I should also remind you, you do not get to heal if you aren't going to the castle. You have to heal in a slower time frame.
Jesus.
Okay.
So if you have any injuries, you still have them.
No, I don't have any. Thank goodness.
No, I don't either.
I am completely
I am a doctor
fine
though, so
physically.
I can heal people.
I think I'll be okay.
Do I have any injuries or anything, or?
It'll be on the
No,
sheet.
you have had enough time to heal up from the injury. AKA, I did it off screen with you, and I don't feel nice giving you a broken character for an adventure where you might
Okay.
Right.
struggle for a while.
Okay.
You have a limp.
Okay.
You're basically Hollywood movie injured, where you've got lots of bandages over you, but it does not hinder you whatsoever.
Totally does not.
I was actually, so yeah, I was going reference the movie I watched. Yes, if anything, you seem more efficient with the injuries somehow.
Yeah, it's like Die Hard. It's like you limp, but somehow you're becoming better.
Yeah, you have a limp, but yeah, it's fine. Again, I think it's always meant to symbolise that you're being more determined. You're more because you're injured now. It's more serious, and your resolve is coming through. You've got heart.
Well, I need to save the young master and my boyfriend. Of course, I'd be more determined than ever.
I mean, if there's time, we will save your boyfriend, but definitely the young master.
Young master comes first.
He comes first and second and third.
Well, preferably, we have to save them both.
Last.
They're both in trouble.
Okay.
Once we save Matthias, he's going to be in even more trouble when I have a conversation with him about going on fucking fish people.
And then Anna's body's next, so he keeps getting further down, actually.
Don't worry, he's totally on the list.
Not sure where, though.
That poor woman, like, she seemed to be in a lot of pain when I was in the afterlife of her.
It's just that.
Your friend, Anna, she was in a lot of pain. We were in the afterlife together. It seemed she had some unfinished business with the living.
I'm gonna go with Scott on this because I don't think that's true.
That's anyway. Let's just move on.
Yeah. Cool. So, if you aren't gathering any resources or going shopping or anything for any tools,
I don't need to.
Right.
I don't actually. You know what? I'm gonna have a quick look and see if there's anything I do need. Give me 2 seconds. I opened the book specifically to do this. Right, let's have a look. I do have quite a lot of tools on me already, though, to be fair.
To be fair, you are pretty
Um,
well equipped. I just wanted to remind you have that opportunity before leaving. You might not have an opportunity for a while.
Right,
Right.
because I've got like a crowbar, a lantern, so... I'll tell you what, rather than me look through this, can we just agree that I have purchased maybe 2 things that might come up later on, as long as they're within reason?
As long as they are within reason.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd rather that logic. I don't like
Okay.
shopping unless it's
Yeah,
fun
I don't
RP.
think of anything most of the time.
Yeah, I'll have a look through it, and if there's anything, as long as it's like a thing I could logically have thought, okay, I would buy
Steal
that.
it from Blades in the Dark.
Yeah, yeah.
you get
Yeah,
two
yeah,
pieces
yeah,
of
that-
equipment as
that-
long as it
that
makes sense your character would.
Yep.
So,
Obviously,
Um,
I've got my medical equipment and stuff, so.
so
Well, I say equipment, I mean basic stuff that you would take.
Leon's dropped out.
Leon,
back
you
in a
screwed.
second.
Leon, you screwed up my interface.
You're muted.
I'm having a lot of trouble with Discord today. I apologise.
That's alright.
Don't worry about it.
So, you get to Uppsala station. You purchase your tickets. As the train pulls into the station, anticipation fills the air, mingling with a swirling mist that envelops the platform. The old iron tracks gleam dully under the feeble glow of gas lamps, casting elongated shadows that dance with every flicker. The screeching brakes of the train and the whistle as it arrives. In the distance, you can see a large bird watching you.
Wow, look at that giant engine! I can't wait to ask the engineers about it.
Mm,
I'm
You
planning.
see a large bird, like a weirdly large bird, like through my hunter's eye, would I be like,
Roll me an
that's weird.
observation.
Like, just because you mentioned that, I thought that's weird. That bird's 9 foot tall.
It's an emu.
Yeah. That would be brilliant. Sitting on top of a building. Never mind. Wouldn't even care. Here goes, that is a weird looking bird. Anyway, on we go.
Yeah, if no successes, then
it's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon.
it's just it could be the moonlight makes it look bigger than it is.
Perhaps, possibly.
It's wearing a top hat and an eye patch, but whatever.
As different passengers get on, you can see their breath is visible in the air. It's quite a cold night. It is summer, but it's like how we generally get a summer where it can be really warm during the day and then nighttime comes and it's that ice cold air. You can't shake the feeling that you are being watched. And you hear a hoot of an owl in the distance. And yeah, you just get on the train, using the luxury carts because you're all wealthy motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Hooray!
Except Fjord. He's poor.
Right, you got nothing.
Sorry, I'm a bit poor as dirt at the moment. I don't exactly have any wealth, considering I come back from the dead.
Oh,
Well, I
that's...
mean, you did inhabit some
You really need
bodies.
to stop shouting about coming back from the dead everywhere we go. Like, people are listening, just to clarify. So,
Yeah.
like, you just say, oh, I'm cash poor than that. I don't like
You
have
see a
to.
father and daughter walk past you as you're having that conversation, just kind of like side eye you. As they
Don't
go.
worry, he's just crazy.
Sorry.
Don't say that either.
Sorry, I've had a bit of a nightmare. Sorry. I was talking about my nightmares to them. Sorry.
Don't worry, we've got him. It's fine. He's with us. We look after him. He's our cousin.
They don't even say a word. They just continue down
Yeah.
the carriages.
That's just us digging
see
a
the-
hole.
Well,
I
that's
just quickly see him phoning the police. Like,
well, so much for that.
it is fine. I mean, look, I'm saying we can talk once we get into the cabin. We can talk about it all you like. It's not the problem. It's just right now it's a bit of a problem. But I don't know who is watching. Our And I will look around. The people who are conspiring against us can use many methods to take us out of the game.
Well,
Are these fish people? Do they have?
Okay, right again. Let's get into the cabin, guys.
Come on, let's go.
Aye.
right. So,
I think you meant fishermen people.
Aye,
Fishermen
regular people that are not fish.
you see the thing I have? He has it too. Very sorry.
Aye,
They're not even
I-
listening anymore.
I
I
didn't
will
grow up
assume
rich
that
either,
he's
man.
wait until he's in the privacy of your car to start talking this way.
Me and Jaeger just
Obviously,
leave them behind.
So how long are we gonna be on this train for?
A few days, I think.
Yeah, one would imagine. I mean, we've got to
yeah,
get to
it's
Stockholm.
going to be 3 days travel
Mhm.
to get down to Stockholm, and then you'll have to stay there for the night, and then you'll get another train that will take you to Paris. It's like I have not looked up actual train distances and times for this. This is
It doesn't matter.
convenient world time.
It's just how it is, yeah.
Right,
And,
Scott, this music is fucking appalling.
It is literally Call of Cthulhu music for Orient Express.
Oh,
Oof.
oh, listen. Hey. I've been thinking about what if we have a small personal train, like an automobile or something,
We
like
have
a personal
steam
train.
coach.
like an automobile, like
We
you
have
know,
one.
get like a metal shell, put in some wheels and an engine, make it go. Just think about it. It will take off.
Nah,
Who's
It'll make
going
people
to
go
make
think-
faster than
engine?
before, like their own private
think-
carriages.
I think sensibilities towards
That sounds crazy.
automobiles in 1920 isn't that great for now, so I'm gonna be fully against that. I hate those. They're always running folk
They're
down.
terrible for the environment.
Exactly.
Well, how would you know this if this is 19th century? This is
Well,
going to take
No,
off.
they look real bad.
I
Well-
for sure think they're basically running everybody down because everybody's using the roads and nobody knows to not use them when the cars are on them nowadays.
Yeah,
So.
man.
There
People
was
who are
actually a
dying for it.
genuine phobia of cars in the 18th century when they were first built.
Yeah.
For
Um,
instance, one thing they thought was that they travelled too fast on it would harm women's uteruses.
Hey, talked about this all day.
What?
Yeah, that's something they believed.
Yeah, like
Well,
women actually sued these companies.
Whiskey
Because
doesn't
they're
even believe
smarter
that part.
than
That's Whiskey doesn't.
I believe
Think
it
of that.
very much so.
Ah,
I'm a doctor.
As
I
a
know
doctor.
these things.
you're a doctor. You know better. Then I'll take your word for it.
Oh, come on.
The uterus is like to shoot right out of the body if we go over a bump. So, that is
What?
how it
Oh,
works.
come on, you're being ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as that guy who said, like, phones are going to be small and in our hands. Wait a sec, what's a phone? Are these invented yet? Well, I heard that.
No. Now, also, the bicycles was also like a big problem. Again, this is a weird thing for us to get into because it doesn't really matter. But if you
Hey.
look up,
Why no?
Okay.
okay, this is what the episode's going to be. I'm into it. Let's go. In character,
I
let's
think we'll just
explain
stick
weird
to
things we've
trains
read on
right
the
now.
internet.
Whilst these are
Internet?
having this conversation, clearly like a service person for the luxury cars, kind of like Knox, and he comes in with teas, coffees, wine, bourbons,
I will have some coffee and then I will put some
Whiskies.
cough medicine in it.
and some newspapers.
Do you have any water?
I'll read the newspaper.
He just
What?
says in his face. Just
Yes, sir. You do look quite fit and healthy. I believe you're. Yes, those muscles must have took a lot of work to get. Yes, I'll
Ah.
get you some water.
don't remind me.
The coffee
gonna
will
get those
obviously
from
make
cocaine.
it better.
Well, do you have any Earl's Grey?
Pardon you.
I can get you some.
Could I
well-
pay you to drink some whiskey for me, please?
Um,
Not sure he's allowed to drink on the job.
I could do it
Oh
for free
no,
for
I'm
you.
allowed to drink on the job. It's just a strange request.
I'll-
Tis just me drinking alcohol. Isn't
I
I
could-
know,
it?
just
I
I'm
could do it
not
for,
wanting.
I
not
could do it
just
for
that. I just wanna watch you drink it, and I wanna smell it. And that's all. I'm, that's all I'm wanting.
Look, I'll do
Need
it for
your
free
hands
too
will
if you
shake
like.
a little bit.
Yeah, he just starts like walking out
Whiskey,
the car.
that's kind of creepy.
Well, one of you guys
You
drink
don't
some
have
whiskey
to
for
drink
me,
it, it's
please.
okay.
Alright, fine, I'll drink a little glass.
Right.
I do a bump of cocaine.
Like, I
I'll
guess
drink a
cocaine
fucking
in
coffee.
the 1910s is medically
It's 18 says you're definitely medical.
Also, whenever we refer to what year it is, we should always say a different year because so
Yeah,
far
yeah.
we went from 1920 to
As I
1890,
said,
and I'm
it's
at
any
one
time
point.
Well,
between
it's
1800
1800.
and 1920, maybe even
Yeah.
1930, depending on how fancy I want to go. It's
Yeah.
magical world of Victorian-esque stuff.
every time I refer to the year, I will refer to a different decade.
Hey,
I hope you do.
we should go. Hey, there's a place.
It's 1822.
Well,
That's my birthday.
well, I've been hearing about this moving pictures. They're called movers.
Though
Moving-
that
There's
seems
one in Paris where you're going.
I mean, can
that
you
seems
believe it?
Titanic.
I mean, can you believe it? Moving pictures. Isn't that fascinating?
Must be a
Please,
Vaesen.
Well, it's science.
But he's very happy.
Well,
that's,
look.
that's all that matters.
It's science.
He's
It's
very
like,
happy.
look, it's science. It's like little tiny transparent cells who's lighting up into a screen, all in quick succession to simulate the movement. It's fascinating. Imagine the impact it would have on the public.
I'm not sure the
I don't think
public will be able to afford it.
Mark my words, I don't think anything that'll take off. I think
No, me either. I think it will be a terrible invention. It will just blow up.
just for nerds and
What's a nerd?
That's
I don't
that
know.
popular 1847 term that we use.
yep, is nerds a thing? I don't know.
Yep.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
start
don't
nerds.
think-
Whiskey's gonna start nerds. It's him.
Well, you
That's
see.
where it came from.
Well, you see. You'll see. You'll all see. Like, there's the, cinematique, I believe. I'm not very good at French. I definitely want to see that. Like, literally, they showed, a moving picture in the screen of a train approaching. It looks like the train was about to crash into the audience, but it didn't. But people believed it's
You
real.
could
They were
literally
running.
go and see a train. You don't need to watch it on the screen.
Now,
Sounds
I
terrifying.
heard that
Come
they
on,
done
it's
one with a nude
fascinating.
girl on it. But just to clarify, I seen there was one with nude girls. We could go see that. He can go see the train one. We can go
We'll
see
go
nude
see
girls.
that one.
Nudie
Okay,
folks,
cool.
you say?
Oh yes.
Well,
Now
No.
that one we'll approve of.
well,
Now I'm listening. Now that stuff might take off.
well, there
Yeah.
might be some movers that are more erotic in nature.
I
That's
don't know what that word means, but I know what nude girl means. So. What we're talking about, this is getting real weird. So, hey, guy that's never left here was given the sandwiches. How are you getting on today?
I think
Oh,
he
he
left.
left.
Oh, did he leave? Okay,
on
cool.
the newspaper.
He
Is
was
it just
freaked
like
out
a
when I asked
local
him to-
newspaper?
Hey, it's from Uppsala. That
Okay.
isn't. It's. When you do look down, you do see robbery written in the front page.
Oh, something's been stolen.
Huh.
Can I read it? I want to read to see what it's about.
If I had more time, I would have actually prepared a handout for this.
Shit, sorry, Scott.
It
Doesn't
essentially
matter. I would
says
have read it.
that the Uppsala Museum has been robbed recently, but only one item seems to have been taken. It's called the Crimson Fish. It is an ancient artifact that was believed to be magical in nature.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's for the crimson fish. Man, imagine if it had been called the red herring. Anyways.
I like that one.
Totally related to the story, anyway.
I like how Lee coined onto that because I thought nobody was going to catch on for a second.
I'm not smart enough.
I'm totally into it. Right, anyway, look, shall we work down the list? So how long we got to take to get to Britain? It's coming. We're talking like what, a few days, a week?
A few
Well,
weeks.
yeah, it could be a few weeks.
Few weeks.
In total, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
Hey, where's that other guy that hangs out with us?
Huh.
I think
Yeah.
he
Oh,
broke
aye.
his foot.
Huh.
Jack's
the
just
Scottish
lying
guy.
on his bed, like holding his stomach, like, must have ate something funny.
Well, no
Okay.
wonder. Well, no
Maybe I shouldn't have ate that fish person.
That's what you ate for breakfast. Ooh.
I mean, it's what's weird, to be honest. I mean, we all said don't do that. It pretty much looks like a human with several fish features. So, you know, it's
no,
basically cannibalism.
no wonder why he hasn't called me a demon all day. Of course.
You're a
As
demon. Ha! There, I said it for him.
can everyone roll me initiative as 3 men barge into your carriage?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Scott, how do I roll
Oh.
initiative again?
You
Never mind.
click on your character.
Scott, you tell me this every time, and every time I click on my character, it never works.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, nothing's working.
Maybe I have to actually announce the combat.
Jesus.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Right.
Just roll it for me, mate, because it never works.
Nah, I can't even figure it out either.
Oh wait, combat, is it in there? No. Okay, I got excited there.
Who got
Whee!
9?
I rolled a 0?
It's a
That's
10,
a
mate.
10.
Did Lee also
Can't-
roll a 0? We're
Uh,
all
What did
rolling
I roll?
zeros.
who missing Fjord?
Alright. Okay.
Right,
I don't know.
Got 9.
Oh, I guess it must be hidden. I guess. Oh, I see what's
I
happening.
don't know what I rolled.
I'm not sure. Lee rolled an 8. Fjord rolled a 9. I rolled a 9 as well.
Yeah, as one of them like points the knife at Fjord, he's like, "I'll get you for what you did to my brother."
Wait, what the fuck?
I mean, I like to have like a pistol on me, so I'm gonna go like, do you really want to do this? Like,
I just get my shotgun. What the fuck?
I just scream.
that'd be
"Well,
great. Imagine
help!
jumping in a room with a knife
help!"
and just everyone pulls a gun on you. It's like, what?
I literally have a shotgun in my hand.
I'm like, help! Help! Bandits! Help!
What? No, we don't need
Don't
any help.
scream.
You guys, drop your weapons. This is ridiculous. I literally have a gun. I'm really good with this, by the way, just so you know.
He's
Whoever's
thoroughly
got
good.
highest
Mm.
observation, roll an observation.
Okay.
Observation. I have 7.
I'm okay at this.
I have 1
I
success.
got 2 successes.
1 success.
Everyone that got a success, it's not as obvious as the ones that were at the castle, but you can sort of see some like gills forming on their neck, and their eyes seem to be a little more bulbous.
will
These guys
shoot.
can sort of hide themselves a wee bit.
Right.
As soon as I say that, I will shoot.
Okay. However, they
Actually,
had
no,
the
wait,
upper
wait, wait.
hand, so they get to
Okay.
go first, unfortunately.
Ah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Can
Oh yeah, because we rolled initiative. How
Can-
badly does my initiative? 2.
Fjord,
Okay.
Elena, and Whiskey please roll me a dodge? Or if you want to tank it, you can tank it.
I've got defensive roll, my special
I
thing, so I get a
will
free defense roll
dodge.
anyway.
How do I dodge
hang on.
again?
Did you see me? By the way, I've one was
agility
talking at
roll.
that point.
Okay.
And tell me how many successes
Agility.
you get.
Right. Let's see.
Oh, my agility's not great.
One success.
I got no successes, so my dodge does not work.
Unfortunate. What about you, Whiskey?
It's
It's agility for dodging.
Jesus, that's so many rolls. Remember,
Pretty
you
sure
can
you
post
have
the
a
roll.
combat skill that helps you as well. You might want to read your
Yeah.
balance.
You do, yeah.
Okay.
Can I use my sprinter ability? Gain +2 to agility when trying to outrun someone?
We're not
You
trying
can't
to outrun.
outrun them. They've got you cornered in.
Okay.
I mean, there's one door. Unless you want to jump out the window, which would be really cool. We should do that.
Well,
Sure,
that would
go
sound
for
really
it.
cool.
I'll-
Let's jump out the
It's
window.
not wrong.
Oh, nice.
I was actually just about to tell you, it doesn't matter because only one succeeded. The one that was hitting Rachel.
Oh,
Right.
God!
So can you please take 2 damage, Rach?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah,
And now
I
we go
take
to the
it.
top of the round. However, they will go to the bottom. They just got
Would I go for battered and wounded?
whatever's your second on that one. If you're wearing any armor, it might defend you against it, but I don't think
No,
you have
I
any.
never have done.
So it is now Fjord's turn. What is
Has he
Fjord
shot
doing?
me?
Right.
He stabbed you.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god, is this what this is like? This is awful.
Ow!
Oh, my,
Elena!
I've only ever been shot.
So, I'd say maybe like I'm just gonna scream out, "Help! Bandits! Help!"
Jesus Christ.
Stop being such a wuss, man. Like, this is the game.
You're the magic one. Do
Talk,
the
you
magic.
get 1 free talking action, or you want to do anything else?
You have fire. Come on, man.
Well, I'm gonna burn one of them.
Okay, roll me whatever it was I told you for your.
We're in an
Vigilance.
enclosed space made of wood, man. I just
It's
really what
vigilance.
you're going to do. Okay, cool.
Vigilance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are.
You're gonna wanna hope you roll well.
2 successes.
Cool.
Yeah, you
Let's
set
see.
the entire carriage on fire, really.
Which one are you attacking? They
I'm
actually got 2 successes, but attacker wins, so you got really lucky there.
Jesus. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that attacked Elena.
Okay. So, yep. As you raise your hand and a small fireball kind of like hits him in the face, as like sort of burns half his face off as he starts screaming. He drops his knife, but he's ready for swinging. He's looking right at you
Why
as
is
his
his knife
friend
not
goes to
embedded
kind
in
of like
your
grab
face?
you.
Okay.
Alright.
It's now Whiskey's turn. What is Whiskey doing?
I'll put on knuckle dusters and the one that was gonna go and grab Fjords. I'm going to. Are there any windows in our carriage?
Oh yes.
Can I put up the window and chuck that guy out of
Are
it?
you sure you want to put the window up to do it? But you can if you want, if you don't want to smash the window. But I
don't
think
want to smash the window.
Yes.
Roll me a close combat or a force for this, whichever you would prefer.
I prefer force. Right.
Oh, nice.
He
Research
can't
it.
actually beat that. So, tell me, how do you do this to him?
I'll bring up the window with one arm, and then the force that he's using to go and grab grab Fjords, Whiskey will redirect that force for him running out, so
Oh,
the
God.
momentum is easier to get him out the window, and then with his arm, one behind his back, we'll just chuck him out. If I'm able to get only half of them out this round, that's all I care about. But if I'm able to get all of them, it's all good.
You only get half of them out, but then a post hits that.
Oh. Oh, looks like everyone's frozen.
Again.
Oh, it's frozen at the perfect time. Did you hear
Right.
what I said?
I
I was seeing the
heard
guy got
someone
hacked.
get. I heard
Yeah,
the pole, and that's
as
it.
you put him halfway out, a post comes flying by and takes off half his upper body as it just covers
Think he's
blood.
dead, guys.
Ugh.
Just
um,
push the other half out.
Ew.
No.
Fish blood. Ew. Looks like everyone's frozen again.
yeah, Discord's.
I'm glad it's
really-
not just me this happening to me because this is
I
ridiculous.
really feel like we're going to have to start using something other than Discord. This has been happening quite a few times now.
Uh-huh.
A little, has a little bit.
We're going to end up unsubscribing it because I subscribed to it to keep good signal, and I'm the only one with okay signal.
I don't subscribe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought my area was
let's,
supposed to be good.
let's keep it going as long as we
Anyway,
can,
we've
guys.
got to keep going tonight because
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to finish it.
Exactly.
So yeah, it is now Lee's turn. What is Jaeger going to do?
Okay, so Jaeger was sitting down and he's like, holy shit, there's a lot of things happening here. So some guy just got chucked out the window, cut in half, and then we just emptied his legs out. That was pretty weird. Who's left and what have they got
There's
weapon-wise?
two
We're
guys
talking
left.
knives.
The one that's kind of got half his face burned, who's dropped the knife. There's the one that's half out the window, and then there is another one that is attacking. It was attacking Whiskey, but Whiskey did his maneuver to throw the
Okay,
other
so
one out.
two guys left. They got a couple of knives. I've not pulled down the firearms. Okay,
One's not got his knife, he dropped it.
oh, that's a shame. I mean, this is. I'll be honest, guys. I would rather not have killed you, but I'll tell you what. If you survive, we'll just question you and like, basically Wild West style. Just give it, just one shot with a pistol, going for the old chin brain shot. So I really hope this is going to be messy.
Ooh.
Uh,
Jesus.
What did I?
Only one success.
Only one success. Oh no! I'm going to push that bad boy. Oh, it wasn't worth. Oh, never
Oh.
mind. 4 successes.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Is that 4 successes?
That's
Jesus.
what this says
Oh,
on the
dice
screen.
Yeah, yeah. It says 4
Yeah.
successes, you're right. It just didn't say it on the screen, Dice.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen them either. It's like,
Yeah, that's
so,
weird.
hey, sorry about this dude. The guy that's got half his face burned off because his life looked like it was going to be sadder. So,
Yeah, the other half just gets blown to pieces. It's like fish brains goes on
That's
it.
what you did for stabbing me.
so the guy that's left, we're
yeah.
like, look, man,
Roll,
do you want
roll
to keep
me
going?
a dodge, Elena.
Oh, God.
Again.
This is just to avoid brains, I would assume.
I think so.
I got 1 success.
Go, yeah. As the blood just like comes puddling down, you just like kind of roll it away and avoid it.
Yeah.
This
So
is
there is.
disgusting, you guys.
It's not great.
So now it is the last guy's turn, who is
Come on, man, just give up.
currently
Just
going
Don't
for
shoot me,
whiskey.
please.
Cool. Are you doing any dodges or anything?
I've got 3
Easy.
dodges. If he comes at me, I'll dodge, but it depends what he goes for.
He's going for whiskey.
Okay. That's
Hey
fair.
man, come on! What are you doing? Look, we're obviously going to kill you real easy. Like, why don't you just sit down and we'll talk about this?
I haven't drank alcohol in a
You
long
killed my
time.
brother.
I
He
have a
likes-
lot of
Don't
rage
you-
to
Oh
fill it
my
out.
god, master.
Come at me.
So he's
What's
just
this?
tanking it. Hit
Oh,
me.
God.
I
damn.
don't think I can dodge, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
It's
You
just
might
Oh
have
no!
to-
If
Oh,
you're on
actually,
here,
you're right.
it's
You
like
can't. You can
an
only dodge 1 attack, and you've already used your dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, per round.
Aye, that was the surprise round. Doesn't count. You get it in this
Yeah.
one. It's if 2 different enemies attacked you, you would only have been able to dodge 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll try a dodge.
This
then.
game is brutal, but it's not quite that brutal.
And these guys are schmucks.
Yeah.
One success.
Cool. Unfortunately, he got 2 successes,
Jesus.
so
Wow.
he stabs
dead.
you in the shoulder as you take 2 damage.
I'll take the damage.
He's like, that's what you get for killing my brother.
I'll Can I take the knife out and can I?
Yeah, it is now Elena's turn. You just pull
No.
it out, staring right at him.
Now you don't have a weapon. Ha ha ha.
I want to
He
go
takes
for a
the knife, eats the
headshot.
knife.
Jesus.
I wanna
Yum,
shoot
yum.
him in the head with my shotgun. I wanna blow his brains out. Is that a possibility?
It wouldn't normally be, but I will say that if you succeed, you like kind of hit him with the back of your gun to get him closer to the window and shoot him.
Well, that would
Can
alert the
I-
entire
Get the
train.
coolness.
Can I try and stop Elena from doing that, if it's possible?
Come on!
That would alert the entire
Rachel has
train.
not got to sate her bloodlust for ages. Why are you
I've
guys
been
being...
stabbed. I've just
I will
been
also
stabbed.
point out a gun has already went off. The train has already been alerted.
No, I think that this fish person could do as
You can try and stop me. You
Would
can
do
try
as
and
If
stop
you're
well.
having this long a conversation, he's getting another move.
me. Of course.
I mean, I'm going to shoot them if you don't hurry
Yeah.
up, so choose mine. Like,
can I take my action to try and grapple this?
no,
Rachel, shoot this
Elena
guy in the
gets her
face.
action
Right.
first.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I did.
I'm
Right.
gonna look at Jaeger real quick and go, can I kill him or should we question him? Like real
Thumbs
quick.
up.
don't
Okay,
let kill him.
I'll-
Shoot him
I'm
in the
gonna-
stomach.
I wanted to shoot him in the head.
Shoot him in the head. Just go do it.
Okay, Scott, what do I roll?
Roll me your ranged combat, please.
Well, remember to click
Oh,
on, if you've got shotgun in your combat items, click on shotgun because you get the extra dice for the shotgun.
Okay.
That's why I roll so many dice, because I've got like decent
Oh
weapons.
fuck, I don't have it written down. I've only got
Let's just-
revolver written
Good
down
things.
so
I'll
far.
see your
so-
character and get your shotgun if you've not already got it. You should have it in combat. You have a pistol and revolver. Do you have? Did you get a shotgun?
I did, I've just never
I
put
feel
it
like
in.
you could have collected that if you didn't anyway. So I'll get you a shotgun added to it. This may take me a few seconds.
That's fine.
See if you just, well, you could just shoot with the revolver. It's probably going to give you the same base dice
Yeah.
anyway.
I would just do the revolver the now, and
Okay, I'll use my revolver.
I will get your shotgun attached to it though.
You only, roll,
Motherfucker.
you only roll 4 dice. That can't be right. What have you got in ranged combat?
Nothing.
Well, it goes to the attacker. He didn't get any successes either.
Oh right, okay. I thought you had, okay, so you're not a ranged fighter. Okay, that's, yeah, okay.
I'm not a fighter in general, let's be honest.
Okay, I thought you'd,
Uh,
what? Okay, I'm not, I'll do it later. It's not an interesting conversation. Let's go.
did you kill this guy?
No.
Yeah, how do you
Missed.
finish this, Rachel?
Woohoo.
Did I get it?
He failed as well, and it prioritizes the attacker.
Oh, okay. I'm a shoot him in the heart, not in the
Oof.
face, because I want to go. That's what you get for stabbing me, you piece of shit. And then, as he lies dying on the floor, I'm gonna stamp on his face. No, I'm not.
Guys are so violent, man. Like, I mean,
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That guy didn't kill me, so I'm not that angry. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him in the heart.
Cool. As soon as you blast him through the heart, he just falls down dead. Basically against the window, but not like his friend's legs are sort of like above him.
I'm just going to flip those legs out of the window. I don't need that in here. That's disgusting.
It smells awful.
As you finish putting the legs out, you hear a knock on the door, and it's like, "Is everything okay?"
We're fine, don't worry.
um,
We just attacked for no reason.
Get open the door. We're under attack. Help us.
I'm just gonna run.
Bandits.
I'm just gonna run out and shut the door quickly. Like, everything's under control.
What the hell are you guys? What are you? Open the goddamn. No, we were just attacked. What kind of train are you running here, man? Like, what is going on here?
It just kind of
We
like
need
looks down. And
compensation.
The fighters.
Do you have any security
Oh,
on this train? Because you should probably fire them.
well, it's we don't normally have attacks on a train, especially in the luxury cart. I don't know how they got on. Wait, is that weapons you're carrying? You're not allowed to carry weapons on you. I'll take these off you and put them into the carriage.
If
where
we
it's
didn't
safe
have
for
these
you.
weapons, don't you think that
Oh.
we would be dead?
I can assure
I
you,
will
I will
hand
get.
him.
I will get
Nice.
a guard here immediately, and he will never leave your side. Don't worry, you will. This will never happen again, and we will contact the police as soon as we arrive, and we will deal with this immediately.
I'll be expecting some kind of compensation
the
for this.
trains are now on the house, and you can have any whiskey that you want, and we've got some really old one. You're Scottish, aren't
Don't
you?
mention it.
We
Don't,
have
don't,
some-
don't do that.
Oh.
Don't mention that to him. He's a recovering addict.
He's
No,
doing very
I'll
well.
take
He's
it.
doing great.
What's
Give
this
me the
addict
whiskey.
word that you're on about?
Give me the whiskey.
Ah. So
Oh,
you know
God.
something you really, 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 really like, and you just can't stop, eating or drinking it. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's
Yes, I
called
love
binge.
and drinking.
Give me the whiskey.
Yeah, he goes to go get you the whiskey.
Oh, it's not going
it-
to taste nice though.
And he brings there this big burly guy with a mustache similar to yours, and he's kind of got a crew cut, but he's also balding like halfway up his head. But he's got kept the hair long enough that he's trying to fool himself that he's got hair.
I'll
Well,
do that with him.
Scott, can I say that I handed in my pistol and I gave them my rifle? I have tried to conceal my dagger, or basically just not. It's hidden in my long coat, but it's up to you whether or not you.
Anyone that wants to hide their weapons will have to roll me a stealth.
well, I
I
don't
would
need
like to
to
hide
because
Because I don't trust these fuckers.
I can hide my.
Oh boy.
Can I?
Okay, I
One at a
didn't
time, guys.
succeed.
Yeah.
I'm just
Rachel
gonna give it
first
to him.
because I heard her panicking. Have you had any successes on your
No,
stealth?
I failed my roll. I'm just gonna give it to him. I don't see the point pushing it. That won't be good.
Yeah, they see you try to hide, and it's like I know it can be quite scary, for a woman to that would want a weapon on her, especially after what's happened. But trust me, Gus here will keep you safe.
I mean, let's face it, my friend here is pretty strong.
Yes,
I'm not sure we need that gun.
you've all handled this very well, and between him and Gus, and we can put guards at the door if you want.
That's okay.
But I will have to take the weapons off you,
Oh, Scott, does he need
especially if
all
the
of our
police are going to get
weapons?
involved later.
Because I also have a knife.
If you have failed your stealth roll, he will take all your weapons off you to put it in
I
your
also
cabinet.
have a wooden stick and a sword.
He does not notice that because that is a hidden weapon in its own nature.
A sword stick.
I'll hand
I
him.
remember this actually because that was something you specifically asked for, a cane sword.
I remember that now. Yeah.
Re-
I've forgotten I've had a
Rachel
kid this
remembers
whole
Chad.
entire time.
I
Oh,
will,
sorry, guys.
with my weapon, I will pop open the chamber, empty out the bullets into my kit hold all rifle. I will take out. I'll remove the firing pin from the rifle as well. Hand them both over. And for my dagger, I'm like, I'm not. Well, I'm gonna try and hide it. I'll just see what my stealth roll is. Hold on. I will push that. For 2 success. Weird, it says 3 there, but it's
Yeah,
not
with
3.
that many successes, they can't even notice. So you've
Yeah.
100%
It's
got.
hidden in my boot.
Aye. Is anybody else? Well, your knuckle dusters, they might take off. In fact, yeah, they probably would. So.
Oh no,
it's-
that is a paperweight.
Aye, those are weights for paper, which I can definitely write on.
Hey, Gus
It
kind
keeps
of like
them from blowing away in the wind.
pulls out his one and puts it on, and he's like, "Oh, we know what they are."
Fair enough, pal. I'll hand him my 2 knuckle dusters and the knife that still has
Jesus.
my blood on it.
I'll just give them my revolver, and I just turned to the others and winked.
Okay, because he's got magic.
I recoil in disgust.
Uh, I'll go to the guy and basically say, is there a doctor on board? And I'll
Yes,
just
we
show
have
him the
both
knife
been
wound.
stabbed.
Yes, we'll go get you a doctor. In fact, why don't you come with us? As it kind of like walks or 2 stabbed friends out, leaving Gus with Jaeger and Fjord. we're going to follow Rachel and Leon as he kind of walks down. You sort of like walk down. You see different
Ow.
individuals
Ow.
wearing interesting outfits. As you are walking down the carriages, they take you through the regular like carriage where most people are sleeping, and it's like different beds and that, like bunk beds down this entire carriage. Eventually, they kind of like arrive into this little side carriage where people are playing cards and dice. And there's a man, he's wearing a top hat and a little monocle. And he
Remind me
kind of
to
like looks and he
gamble
goes,
later.
"Oh,
Aye, same here.
let me see that." As he's kind of go over, and I'm going to roll a medicine roll for him to see how well he does.
Elena, you want to get checked out by this guy first?
Who's going
Seeing as
for
you got
that?
stabbed in the chest.
I will let him try and fix me and see how well he does. And if he does shit, I'm just gonna be like, "Eh, fuck that! I'll do it myself."
He's done okay. He's healed you for 1.
Okay. Well, if he's only healed me for 1, I'll let me finish the rest.
It'll take you a
And
few
I will
days to heal the rest. You would know that. You can't just get.
Okay.
This isn't D&D. It's like.
Yeah.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
And
I mean, you sure you wouldn't be able to give assist rolls or something? Or
he does not succeed with you, Leon.
oh no.
I can try and fix him.
But however, he'll take more damage if you fail your roll.
Jesus.
Just
Oh,
a
Leon,
pre-warning.
do you want me to help
Yeah,
At this
you?
point,
or-
she's trying to slow them up, and you're pushing them to the side, and you're trying to slow them up
Yeah,
at the
it's
same
basically
time.
you've got to get in the way and actually cause him more damage. It'll only be 1
Do it,
damage.
do it, do
Sure,
it,
yeah.
do
Leon,
it.
do you want me to try or no? It's up to
Do
you.
it.
How good's your medicine?
Terrible.
got
Do it, do it.
8? Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay. That's
Or
2
I'll-
successes.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. You get your 1 HP back as well. Yeah, you're both
Weirdly.
feeling a wee bit better.
Thank
Not
God I rolled
great.
good.
Still sore. Still itchy.
Here's some medicine.
Yeah, alcohol's poured on it. Yeah, like, this stinks and stings like fuck for you, Leon.
I imagine like alcohol going through wounds wouldn't give me the.
You don't get the taste, but it's still like it's almost like your blood itself felt it was disgusting.
Oh, damn.
Fair enough. Gee.
You're just nauseous
feel
at
a little
everything. Like having a
I-
bad hangover.
I just try to stay away from it as much as I can. I try to clean the wound, and I'll say, "Do you?" I saw that there were some entertainment, some people gambling back.
Oh
in
yeah,
the,
you can sit down if you'd like.
certainly wouldn't
Should we
mind
go
to.
gamble? I think we should. Yes, we
Aye.
have lots of money. This will be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking for a new vice.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think what would make you roll for this. If you are going to cheat, it'll be a stealth. It's a dice
right.
game, and there's cards there, so it's your choice. But we're just going to do it with our dice. I am going to roll a dice, and out of the 3 of us, whoever's highest wins.
Fair enough.
Okay, do you want us to roll on here? I can do that if you
You
would like.
just tell me what your roll is.
Okay, just 1 dice.
Yeah.
So
I
this-
roll. Oh, I rolled a 6.
is
Oh,
it-
you win.
How much money do I win?
Enough that he doesn't seem upset about it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, the beginner's luck, and
Double or nothing.
Can I try something?
No.
I'll try and gamble.
okay, go for it.
Roll
Oh.
a 1.
Oh.
You
Okay.
do not win.
No.
Uh,
Scott, can I do double or nothing?
Yes, but we will not continue this much further.
Okay, I'll roll.
I will say though, at this time, he puts
Oh, I got a 2.
he's put in a amulet on with it, and he's
Ooh.
like, "Yes, this was my a family heirloom. It protects me."
Stealth, 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 stealth,
I would
stealth,
have done
stealth,
that if I
stealth.
knew that, but I've already rolled, so.
Can I have a closer look at
Okay.
that amulet? Does it look familiar?
It doesn't look familiar, but it does like reek of power.
Is it the Crimson Fish by any chance?
Ah,
Yeah,
No,
okay.
okay.
Uh,
That would have been pretty funny.
can I look
Unnecessarily
in?
cruel.
Can I look and see? That amulet there, pal. That looks quite interesting. How do you say that? Yeah, your dad left it to you?
Yes, it was my mother. She left it to me. Superstitious nonsense says it protects me from magic and curses.
It's pretty powerful.
Curses, you say?
Yes,
What
it's
kind of
superstitious
curses?
nonsense. I'm a man of science, but I do like the
Well-
amulet. It's worth something.
Seeing as you're a man of science, I'm sure that it's something that you might not really believe in. Probably just I imagine when you show up in the science places with that weird amulet thing, it must make the other scientists mistrust you and that kind of thing.
Oh,
I'd
didn't
be
think about that.
you got old whiskey thinks of these things here, pal. You know, I got street smarts, not the big brains like yourself, but I'd be willing to take that off your hands if you
Well, I'm
wanting to
gambling
part
with
with
it. We're seeing who's going to be the winner.
And I
Really?
lost.
Ah,
Are you
well,
sure you lost? Because you don't know what I've rolled yet.
Unless you got a 1.
What is Leon rolling?
roll, 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 roll.
what would I need to roll if
Just a-
I'm trying to?
It'll be a stealth
Uh,
if you're trying to hide it. However, this will go badly if you do not succeed at your stealth.
Are you good at stealth? If you're not, don't do it.
I've got
Or do it.
4.
Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not
Not
there. Do you
really.
like?
Do it, yeah,
It's up
do
to
it.
you.
Oh,
It depends
God.
whether you can.
You can always
try.
push it if you don't.
Yeah,
man, that always works.
And then that
Worst
means you've just rolled
consequences.
double
Pushing
the
it means
dice and
even worse consequences.
do
It's
it.
thrown off the train.
Oh,
got 1.
See if he wins his observation.
Oh,
Ooh.
As you quickly switch the dice or your little your cards in your hand, you're not happy with the hand you've got, so you kind of like flip
What's
the
that?
two. He's staring right in your eyes. At first, you think he's caught you. Then you realise that he's daydreaming. And he's not actually noticed what you've done.
oh.
Oh, man, you
you
just lost.
win. So he's like, oh,
Ooh.
you're a couple of sharks,
Whiskey
the two
won!
of you.
Oh, well, just
My
lucky,
friend's
pal.
great.
You now have a amulet that will protect you from one curse.
I'm putting that
Pretty
on.
cool.
I'm gonna start licking my wound to see if I can like, taste the alcohol.
Specifically that one curse.
Yeah.
This you're not under a curse. This is a deal. Unfortunately, it's not removed that curse.
Aw.
The amulet is not powerful enough to do this.
So he sees that you lick your open wound and then go, yuck. It's like, what did you expect?
I wanted to like it. I would have liked it before. Elena, do you have any curses on you currently?
Curses? No. Once,
No.
yes.
Whilst
Fine,
this conversation is going on, can Elena roll me an observation? She would be the only one who knows.
Yes, I can indeed. Let me see. 1 success?
Cool. You sort of see. It looks like a dock worker. That's like he's been sitting, but he's not gambling. He's just sitting having a whiskey, and he seems to be watching what's going on, and he seems to look at the amulet on your that he's just won. And as soon as he notices you looking at him, he kind of like turns away.
I'm just gonna quickly whisper whiskey. That guy staring at you.
What guy?
That
And
guy over there.
I'll look over at him. Do we know him, my son?
He's staring at your amulet.
Man, I'm gonna look over at the guy. Yeah, pal. What do you think you're looking at?
He kind of like
No, you
looks
didn't
up and he
really.
just kind of like looks around and he goes, "Well, you won the game. I just was paying attention to your game."
I will
You should be
keep your
paying
eyes to
attention
yourself, will
where
you,
you're
pal?
on.
Some people have no bloody manners, eh?
We are now going to flip back to Jaeger and Fjord. What have you been doing whilst this has been happening?
Just see the way I shot that guy totally under the chin into the brain. That was awesome. Look, his brains are all over the ceiling. I totally think we should move room because that's going to smell later.
Well,
Yeah, a cleaner comes in and starts cleaning as soon as you say that.
Oh,
wow, these
Yeah.
services are really quite attentive. Hey, Jaeger, let's make the most of it. Let's get a feast.
oh, right, okay. I really thought you were going to say something weird and sexual there. So okay, right. Yeah, totally.
Two
Hey,
two
what's
whole
the dude
chickens.
that's darkled?
Yes, we could
Oh,
bring you
okay.
some, but there's also a food carriage if you're wanting to dine with folk.
Oh, let's go. Let's look. I don't really want to be in here where they're scraping the brains and the grey matter off the
Yes,
ceiling.
I would
Let's take a
advise
look.
you not eating in this environment.
Well, it would be more
Do you need
preferable.
some clean clothes?
No, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to take off my jacket and get my jacket, which is exactly the same, out of my suitcase and put that on. Could you
The
send this to
cleaner,
like the
she,
cleaners and get it?
yes,
Oh, you
this
do it
is the
for me.
cleaner. She sort of takes it off you.
I'm going to slip her a few of whatever the local currency is. Thank you very much. I know it's a hard job that you do. Hey, big guy, are you going to like come with us, or you going to? Could you guard Jack in there? He keeps shitting his pants, so like he probably needs like a buddy.
Yeah, I'll stay in the carriage. Are you? It kind of like looks at the two and it's like, "You sure you'll be all right?"
Oh, I mean, look, I'll be honest, I'm pretty badass, and I can always use him as a human shield, so I'll be fine.
I was thinking about playing a prank on Jack there by using one of my magic to give him nightmares, but then again, I'll need to get Jaeger to distract the warden.
I mean, it seems unnecessarily cruel, but okay. I mean, he's already shitting his pants. Okay, look, big man, we're going to. Do you need something sent up? Do you want some sandwiches? Do you want like some beer, some watered down beers? You're obviously on.
Kind of like
You're
pulls
obviously on
out his
duty.
like container that's clearly got alcohol in it and puts it back in. I'm fine.
Oh,
That's
clever.
absolutely fine. Okay. Watch, don't let anybody in here. Anyone that's not us, just throw them out that window that we threw them out of. Sometimes they get cut in half. It's really cool.
It's not exactly a pleasant sight, but it really is awesome.
What to say? Right. How many dining carriages is there?
There are two.
Okay,
you
I want to
go
go
to
to
the
the one
back.
that they didn't go to. So
Mhm.
Well, let's go to the fancy one. They'll get the better stuff.
So yeah, and
Uh,
yous travel down to the dining car, and it's really nice. The father and daughter that you had saw before, are sitting there. The daughter looks about 16, and the dad, he looks like an older dad kind of thing. Like he's clearly had the child when he's like 50, as he's like eating his chicken and stuff like that, and they don't seem to talk much to each other. You can sort of see the daughter looking like a wee bit like guilty, and the dad
Okay.
seems quite angry.
mm,
But he's not
uh,
like shouting at her. He's just that, see how that way where you sit in anger and you don't actually talk.
when you radiate anger, but like you're not saying anything. Yeah, we know that one. I walk by them. I just kind of side eye them, but I don't like openly stare at them. I just look for an empty table. Is there many other people in the cart at all?
There's also another woman that's there, and she's just wearing like a nice dress and that, and she's just
Mm.
she's eating fish.
I got that. She's probably not to worry about this. She's eating the fishes. Cool. I'm going to sit down and just order something nice, just a nice chicken salad or something, and a nice glass of wine. I'm going to keep an eye out for anyone that walks by, paying particular attention to things like clothing, shoes, gills, anything fish-like about their appearance. But apart from that, yeah, just enjoy my meal. I want to have my back. Well, this is hard in a train cart, so you know what? I'm just going to sit and I'll face down one way. I'm going to Fjord, you face the other way,
Sure.
and just look for anyone that's out of place or anyone that looks like they're looking for somebody.
Roll me an observation.
Sure.
Oh man, I'm probably not very good at them.
Yeah, I'm crap at observation as well.
Can I use? Oh, I actually forgot Sif was there. Okay.
Jesus Christ, one success.
I've enough
Nice
in the
one.
absolute observation. That's fine. So I'll just go back to observation. Ha! Those
Oh.
successes.
Nice.
Oh,
That
cool.
was unexpected.
Congratulations. Both of you take a mental injury as you see a child's face looking through the window attached to a large bird that just sort of flies by this window.
Damn, it is that bird.
What the fuck?
Oh, the owl.
Wait, what?
Can't I just roll a
A
vigilance?
child's face was looking through the window of the car at you and just flies off.
That weird bird from before that we couldn't figure out what it was.
What? Did you say that?
No.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, even though I have like 10 vigilance that could have easily passed a fear test, but...
Okay, that was pretty weird. I'm going to have a think about what. So, like a bird face, a child face on
It was
a bird.
a large bird with the face of a child that was looking through the screen at you.
That was pretty messed up.
Wait,
to
a
pull
sec.
out too much.
I just like whisper in a little voice like, what? I died and come back to life and I got frightened by a bird with a baby face? What the fuck?
Well, no, I mean, you got spread by a really weird thing, man. I mean, that's like a harpy or something, you know, that's like a monster.
Did you see one of these before?
No, but I've heard the stories like the Iliad and like Homer's Journey and all those kind of things. And the only thing I can think of that's got like a human like appendages, but like a bird is like a harpy. But I think they've got more like human torsos and like bird legs and like wings and stuff. That was just like I think it could possibly be. Pretty messed up though. I'm pretty scared.
Right, so
But also, you know, fish people just attacked us in a room, so I'm not that freaked out.
can I try doing a learning test to kind of rack my brain to remember what they are?
But while he's doing
Sure.
that, I'm going to flick croutons at him to make it harder for him to remember things.
Oh Jesus. Well, 2
I'll
successes.
take away at least one of those successes with the croutons.
Jeez, I'm actually rolling well
Um,
tonight.
There's a few different creatures. You know that some like African mythological creatures have human faces. You know of harpies, as Jaeger brought up. You also know of something called a myling. But like, isn't that supposed to be a bird with a child's face as well? However, that would be a weird one for it to be.
Well, I suppose it's not. I suppose it makes the fish people look a bit normal in comparison.
I mean, I wonder if like a human-faced bird thing would be working with people with fish, because one's this totally different. But you know, maybe like they're friends or something, and it's following us. We'll have to keep an eye out for it in future. I'm totally going to shoot it next time we see it. By the way.
Wait. We need to keep an eye on it because it might be an ally or an enemy. But we
Oh,
have to be
definitely an
enemies.
enemy. No questions asked.
Because remember, everyone thinks I'm an enemy. We need to give people a chance.
No, I'm one of the people that thinks you're an enemy. I think we clarified this last time.
Oh,
I'm only joking. You're totally my friend. I remember.
I love you so much, Jacob. I just give him a hug.
As you give him a hug,
Oh.
you sort of hear the slamming
salesman.
from the older man as he puts his drink down. He's like, wouldn't have to move if it wasn't for you. He's not talking to you as he's talking to the girl.
Jaeger looks
She
up
just
at this
sits there
point.
in silence where, like, guaranteed down at the table.
I just stare.
Jaeger watches him intently.
Yeah, so does Fjord.
Okay, he kind of like looks up and goes, "What are you two looking at?"
Jaeger stands up and walks over. Hey, buddy, how are you?
God.
Hey, man. Look, I just want to explain something to you, that the relationship between like a father and a child is like a sacred thing, and even if they like somebody on one side makes a mistake, you should always do your best to rectify it and strengthen the bond between you. Because if one of you was to lose the other, you don't know how much it would cost you.
As you say that, you've got close enough to him to smell the alcohol off him. He's been drinking quite heavily.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
buddy, look, I'm gonna say maybe you've been drinking, maybe you're not, like you finished your dinner, why don't you go and sleep it off, and like maybe in the morning things will seem a bit better.
Oh, thank you for your advice. I should give you some advice too. Normally, a man doesn't come over and tell a father how to discipline his child.
Discipline her? Hey man, I'm just trying to teach you from my experience that maybe you don't want to like be like telling your little girl off in front of a train full of people. It's not good for her in her head. She'll make her real sad, maybe make her resent you. You don't want that. You want to have like a strong bond with your kid.
Roll my manipulation, but you'll need
Oh,
a
I'm
high.
bad.
Can I get?
Oh,
Can
man,
I
I'm
add an
bad
extra
at
dice to
manipulation.
that?
Yeah, since there's 2 E's, I will say he gets an extra dice for this.
Oh well, in that case, guys, I'm rolling with my exact same number because of my mental injury, I only get 3.
Oh come
Oh,
on.
I did get any passes. I'm not.
Push
No.
the roll.
Oh my
Nope.
God.
It might go badly.
Well, I mean, I don't have to kill this guy, so I'm not going to do that. So
Yeah,
The
don't do that.
the daughter just kind of goes, "No, he's right. He's my father's kind. He's right."
okay, buddy. Well, look, see if you need someone to talk to, or like you're feeling real bad. We're going to be on the train for a couple of days. You look out for us, and we'll look out for you. Okay, buddy?
Don't worry, I'll look after you.
Jaeger smiles with his mouth and not any other part of his face. Um, much like the smell a shark would give somebody. Okay, if you think that's the way it's going to go, I'll be seeing you and I'll be watching. And I'll go back to the table.
Cool. So you finish your meal. You guys finish your games and stuff, and eventually it starts getting to nightfall where you are gonna need to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll keep the amulet on while I'm asleep. And do we have our own carriages? Or like our own rooms?
The men have like yous have all got like quite comfortable beds. Yous are all together, but Elena's got her own room.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Elena, do you want Safe to sleep in your room with you?
Yes, please. I love
Safe.
dogs.
Sif just kind of like goes over.
I'll let Sid sleep on the bed with me if there's enough room.
Yeah,
He pushes
being
you
a
in
big
bed.
dog, it's just like.
I say something to Seth, which, yeah. It just seems like a bunch of commands.
I give us
Um,
riches.
Shit.
During your sleeps,
Can I get up at some point in the night?
yeah, but we're going to get to you in a second. Elena, you dream of Anna, and you keep hearing her whispering, going, "Why weren't you there? Why couldn't you protect him?"
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And then we're going to go to Leon and Whiskey as you kind of get up during the night. What is it you're doing?
I'm gonna say that he might be still having trouble not drinking, so he's gonna get up at some point in the night and gonna go on a walk up and down the train. Just gonna try and do something during the night to try and get to sleep. So he's gonna no shirt on, just some pajama bottoms, and he's gonna put like a bathrobe on and some wee bunny slippers.
Aw.
And he's gonna go on a walk up and down the train until he can get to sleep.
As you're walking up and down this train, you're on your way back down, and then suddenly you hear a girl screaming
From what direction?
from one of the luxury cars.
I'll run with my little bunny slippers that go like they squeak as they go along.
Nice. Is it the
So
ones that the mouth's open when you move as well?
Yep.
Nice.
And I'll run towards the screen.
Oh, they should be duck slippers then.
As you, I'm assuming you like just knock the door open.
Yes.
As you do, you see the two that Lee had just had a conversation with. The daughter just sitting screaming as the father is stabbing himself in the chest multiple times.
Jesus Christ.
I'll run over to the dad and I'll try and take the.
It's too late. Like, he is done. As he just kind of like falls down dead, just staring at you. Can I get a vigilance roll from you?
Yep.
Yeah, take one mental condition.
That's fair. Okay. What? Are you okay? What happened?
He just got up in the night and said, "This is because of you," and stabbed himself.
Did anyone see? Is there anyone around the carriage?
No, we were alone.
Get him in. Come on. And I'm gonna try and carry him into their.
Oh no, he is in the carriage. You've opened the door to their
Alright.
carriage. They're like sharing a carriage.
I'm gonna shut it quickly. Yeah.
You guys are so quick to cover stuff up.
Did anyone else
Out the window.
see this? Can anyone like vouch for you? Were you?
No, it's you just came in. You saw what happened. At this point, you are going to hear the security come in, and he's like, "Get him!"
Oh shit.
That can I like? Do they knock before they come in or?
Yeah, you've already opened the door. They just kind
No,
of come in and see you
I said
standing.
I shut the door. I said I shut the door.
Okay, I must have missed that.
Yeah, you
Right,
did say that.
yeah, they opened the door. Fuck,
Right.
get him!
I'll put my hands up, kind of thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the girls try to explain things. They're not even listening as they just sort of drag you off.
Fuck.
Scott,
Uh,
can you hear screaming at any point?
You will hear the commotion now, and this
I will
will
get
wake
up.
you all up.
Wait, what the fuck is going on over there? Jaeger!
Is everything okay?
What?
How many security are there?
Two is taking you. Gus is one of them.
Wait. Whiskey hasn't done anything, I promise.
He just
He's
stabbed a man and just kind of like.
No, he didn't. Whiskey doesn't stab people for no reason, trust
Wait,
me.
please, there must be a
For
misunderstanding.
any reason, actually.
There must be a misunderstanding.
He was the only one in the carriage. The man was freshly dead, stabbed.
Well,
He's the only
How do you
person
know
there
Whiskey
other than his
did it?
daughter.
That's
It's obvious that he's the one that stabbed him.
children do weird things, you know.
that is no proof that Whiskey would have done that. Please.
I'm gonna go up to the little girl and go, "What happened? Are you okay?"
He just stabbed himself. He just stabbed himself, and it's like
So Whiskey
she's
didn't do this, no?
clearly under a lot of shock. We'll speak to her in the morning. If it's like what she says, maybe we'll let him go. But until
Our
then,
uterus is probably been dislodged
Listen.
from the train, which is making her crazy.
Listen, Elena, could you take the girl with you to a cabin?
Sure.
She probably needs a bit of protection.
I'm gonna. Do you want to come with me?
I'm talking about
yes,
you.
please, yes.
Okay, okay. There's a big, strong dog in this room. She's going to protect you, okay? She'll look after you real good.
She
And I
kind
will
of goes
take
in and
it.
she just starts like cuddling the dog and crying.
I'm going to make sure my friend's okay, okay? You'll be good here. Don't move, okay? Promise you'll stay here. Even if you get scared, the dog will look after you. She's called Sif. She's very good. Promise. I'm gonna hold out my pinky.
She kind of does the whole pinky thing with you.
Promise.
Oh, that was sweet.
And then I'm gonna go back and try and convince him whiskey's innocent.
Yeah, well, that was pretty weird. Like, so how far away was their have they locked up like the cabin? Is anyone guarding like the
Yeah, there's somebody guarding the body.
Oh yeah, I forgot the body was already in there. Oh yeah, that would be weird if it wasn't.
I'm a doctor. Can I please have a look at his body and, just check? I won't touch him.
I suppose you are friends with one of the suspects, but if we're there, it shouldn't be a problem. Yep,
Can I do a
Um,
medicine check to see
go for it.
Yeah, I will
what's going
assist because
on?
I'm weirdly good at medicine for some reason.
Okay, I'm gonna push that roll.
I will
'cause I
stay
have to-
outside of the room.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
Holy shit.
Cool. At your 2 successes, this is definitely self-inflicted wounds. But it's also strangely self-inflicted. Like, it would be difficult to do this to yourself. It's not the way someone would choose to do it.
If I was like holding the start.
This guy was he was under some real mental stress. No one in their right mind would do this to themselves. Something's wrong with him.
Wait,
Or
is he
was wrong
on
with him, I
drugs?
say.
Why
Well,
don't we look inside his belongings and see if he was under any kind of outside influences, for example, drugs? And I will
Well,
open his bag.
Yeah.
well, you can
As you
smell a bit of
open the
alcohol. Well, you can smell a bit of
as,
alcohol
Right,
within
sorry.
him. Like maybe he was overly drunk or something.
Alcohol, it's very obvious.
yeah, as you open the bag, there's lots of drink in that bag. And he just kind of like looks around and he's like, right. Okay, we'll maybe let your friend out, but it's like the police are going to want to talk to him when we arrive.
I mean, he was the first one to respond to the murder. I mean, he done what then the one of us would have done.
murder.
He responded to a,
Wait,
like, I don't know, what call it when they killed themselves? The suicide?
suicide.
Suicide, yeah.
Please, suicide.
He
not
murdered
murder.
himself, I guess. But yeah, you're right. That'd be suicide.
But
That's a
these
weird thing to
wounds
call it,
don't
though.
make sense. Like, that would have been painful to do that to yourself.
Oh,
Well,
totally. If you're going to kill yourself, you would do like a
I think
bog,
they
like a
also-
jug, like a heroin and like a vodka chaser. Oh, it's got sleepy time.
Well,
Also, to do that in front of your daughter, kind of a dick move, to be honest.
Hmm.
well, alcohol is it can be a bit influential. Like it can just numb your pain. Like it was used by doctors all the time for surgeries.
But alcohol, no, it wasn't. It would make the blood thin. The blood would come shooting out of them.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
opium they used.
Yeah, to use this stuff.
Oh,
I hold up my
alcohol
big,
would've
big jug of
terrible.
heroin.
Well,
It's amazing.
well,
Aye,
Takes a slug of his
the
heroin.
Vaesen was
you
the one
are
that
half
handled the
right.
medical
They would have
stuff.
gave you alcohol for some things.
Yeah, we used to
Um,
sterilize the equipment.
Yeah, or drink it when you get in like
Well,
Drink it to shake, to steady your hands when
Well,
you're doing the
yeah.
surgery.
Broken bones, they would give you alcohol.
well, Matthias the one. Well, Matthias is the medical one. I'm just the inventor.
That does not like that.
I suppose.
Right, so
Um,
anyway, when I look through the bag, do I see anything else suspicious? Oh, there's lots of alcohol in here. And is there anything else weird?
Roman observation
Oh shit, does someone want to assist me with
or an
this?
investigation. Sorry,
I will give you an extra
investigation.
Okay, give me an extra dice, taking me back to my normal amount of dice because I do have a mental condition right now.
Oh.
I don't see it. There's nothing in here weird.
Yeah, you can't see it, unfortunately.
Okay,
cool.
this is strange.
While she's doing the medicine check in the body, when she was pulled open his shirt to see, is there like tattoos, weird markings, brandings, necklaces with like a dragon's eye on it or something?
Whilst you're thoroughly checking him, I will not make you roll an investigation for this one. You kind of like go into his jacket pocket, and you kind of feel like a photo. And as you pull it out, you kind of like look, and it's him standing with his daughter, with his hand on her shoulder, and she's holding a baby. And then as you look further back, you can see someone in the forest staring out at them.
Whoa. This is
I'm
strange.
assuming it's like a face shape, but you can't make it out kind of situation.
Like shadowy, it does like humanoid, maybe it's a tree just the way it's shaped. It's hard to tell, but you can like because you have the sight, you feel something watching them.
Wow.
Okay.
There's no wife in the picture.
Well,
No, I mean,
it could be a certain phenomenon of the light, but there's a negative feeling going about this picture, especially that figure in the background.
Jaeger, looking at the two guards at the door, says nothing. Look,
Question
yes,
the little
we have
girl.
thoroughly checked this guy. He definitely killed himself, probably to some strange concoction of alcohol that he has drank. We should probably go and tend to his daughter and make sure she's had enough heroin today.
Oh god, you're gonna give her some heroin? What the fuck were you thinking?
I'll give her the baby formula heroin, obviously. I mean, she's only a child.
Well,
I
I'll
have
give
her
her
dad
the-
just
given her
died. I
anything
think
yet.
she would.
I would like to speak to her.
You have to
while she-
calm her down, man. It's the 1840s, probably. So, like,
It's 1829.
this is what you give babies to go to
Oh,
sleep.
this is that is ridiculous. You're lying. It's 1898.
It's definitely one of those numbers. Yeah, let's go. Anyway, look, this is a crime scene. Don't let anyone else in here. Good job, gentlemen. I'll make sure you get some ham sandwiches sent down.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
leaving.
go back
Yeah,
to
he's
the
like,
little girl.
but we should
Um,
let Elena go in. I think it's her name. And she could deal with this. We'll stand at the door. Listen. Shh. Elena, ask who gave her the baby. Right, I will wait outside.
We should
I'm gonna
probably.
go in.
Well, I should probably head back to bed. It's not healthy if we stay up all night.
I mean, I'm going to investigate the murder, but whatever, man. If you go back to bed, that's
If you
cool.
can sleep after this, sure, yeah, go ahead.
All right, man.
Yeah, Rachel, as you go in, you kind of see the girl seems to be like looking out the window, and you, well, can you see it? Roll me an observation.
Observation.
Oh,
Come on.
shit.
3 successes.
Oh god.
Go. Yes, unfortunately, you see it. Please take a mental condition as you look out and see the same thing they saw: the face and some bird wings flapping.
Can I shoot at it?
You don't
Is
have
it
your
you?
weapon, do you?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
can
you're right,
actually.
you're right.
You give away your reps.
You're right, I don't.
Sorry,
also-
I spoiled
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, you're right, I don't have it. I'm gonna rush to the little girl. Do you know what that is? Have you seen
her.
this before?
It's her.
Kind of.
And she just starts
go.
like breaking down in absolute tears.
Mm.
It's okay, don't worry, I'm here. Nothing will hurt you inside of here. I've got my stick, don't worry.
Dad, was that an audible gasp and shout?
Yeah, you would have heard it probably if you were near enough.
I did specify I was standing at the door. That's why I asked. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
pop in
would've
and say. Also, I meant to say earlier, we totally seemed like a bird with like a baby face. It was
Yeah,
real
mhm.
creepy.
You just
Like,
saw
cool.
that.
Now,
was
oh, you seen
staring-
it? And
It
did
was
I
right
mishear?
there with a Jaeger.
Did you
He was
shout
right
it's
there.
her?
No,
I
it
pointed to the
wasn't.
young
but
girl.
She was sitting on
Sorry,
the
I
bed.
meant to introduce. My name is Jaeger. This is
Was
my
it a
good friend.
reflection?
She's literally crying on the ground.
Oh man, I've got to kind of like bundle her up. You come sit here with us, and I don't want to be like a middle-aged man cradling a 16-year-old girl. It seems weird.
Well,
I don't think
Okay,
she's that
I'm
old.
going
Is
to like
she?
pass her to you and get the dog.
Ah, I thought she was like a young child.
Fjord kind of hears the commotion,
She's
kind of knocks on the
79.
room.
She's old enough to get married and have it. Sorry,
I
did we wake you?
realized.
Do you want to get involved now?
Excuse me,
Yeah.
is everything alright in there?
No, we're
No.
fine.
At this point, I will say that Leon is warned severely not to get up
No more
any
murders.
trouble. And the guards are like, we're going to keep an eye on you, but it does look like it might have been a suicide. Very strange suicide.
I had to go
Leon
back
has
to
literally
the
been
girl to
involved in 4 murders in the last 24 hours. Like,
He's going to end up in jail.
either
That's what's going to happen.
either directly
That's-
or
yeah.
indirectly. Yeah, I'm gonna Whiskey's kind of
For
panicking a little
8
bit.
crimes he didn't commit, he was just near at the time.
Wrong place, wrong
He will
time.
get arrested as Jack the Ripper.
Aye. Whiskey will go back to the cars to try and check on the girl. He's still wearing his robe and slippers.
covered in her dad's blood. Yep.
A little bit, yeah. No, not splatters, but just because blots everywhere. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and calm her, but I'm not good at manipulation. So who's good at manipulation?
I'm terrible.
I'm okay at it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do
Do you know
well.
who's good at manipulation? Someone who's not here.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
When I get to the carriage, will I see the girl? Or is she still crying?
I'm going to hand her a little baby taste of some heroin. Just drink this; it'll calm
And
your
she's not,
nerves.
like, she literally shoves your hand out the way.
I'll
Okay, I guess
This is
it's
like
the injection.
severe upset. Like, this is like
Yeah.
I'll nod to
breakdown upset.
I'll nod to all yous and say I appreciate yous talking to the security and
Don't
getting
worry.
them
We
to
knew it wasn't you.
get
It's
us out there.
impossible. You wouldn't do that to anyone.
I know
Not
I
to-
just
I'm not weird
appreciate it.
reason.
I really do. And
You don't even know
I'll
me. You don't know what I'm capable of. And she's like crying.
I'll
What do you
kneel
mean we
down
don't
to
know
the
what you're
girl.
capable of? Have you
We
done something?
She just continues to cry.
I'm gonna kneel down next to her and say, everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We're here for you, and we're gonna make sure that nothing bad happens to you. If there's anything that you can tell us to help understand what happened, just it would help us out a lot.
By the way, this is Benny. Benny Whiskey Burns.
Aye.
I'm Jaeger. That's Elena, and that guy over there is Fjord. And the doggy that is giving you cuddles right now, that is my doggy Sif.
I want someone to roll my manipulation.
I will
Oh,
assess
well,
the
can
rules.
That's to be
I
Can I
would
get
have to do-
any bonus? Just because.
Like, I have a
Oh,
mental
okay.
condition, so I can only roll like 2 dice.
Right, I will give you assistance, mate. So get a +1 and as you roll.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one with that mental condition right now.
does
I
the
know I
mental
have a mental
condition
condition,
guys
but it'll
away
mean I
from-
don't get any minus, which is fine. So,
Ooh.
5. I failed. Should I try and push that? What would even happen if I pushed
I
that?
would leave her, mate. Honestly, I'd
Yeah.
leave her and we'll
Right.
try
pushed
again
that,
tomorrow.
you would make
Yeah.
things worse.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
leave it then. Okay.
I have some medicine. This make you feel a little bit better for a little while.
I don't
We
want
should
to crowd
probably.
her, so I'm going to leave. I'm going to go and sit in it, but call. I'm not far away if she's need me. No, I shouldn't get her. I feel like it's too many people, so I'm going to walk out.
Well, I'm
I'll-
going back to my room as well. You know where to find us if you need us.
I'll say we're just next door if you need to talk, and I'll go and I'll I'll change back into my other clothes.
Cool.
I'll-
As you all do that. Who's alone right now?
I'm
Well,
Probably,
Rico's left Rachel with the girl.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
And
that's all.
Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about
And
the
we're
dog.
right next door.
So you three are together.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. You just go and get changed and stuff like that, and
I'm staying in my jammies. It's the middle of the night.
I'll let her sleep
Do
on
you
the
even
bed.
wear
and I'll
jammies
go-
at all?
Of course I do. I'm in a train.
Everyone
train
wears
jammies now.
pajamas to some extent. Well, that's not true.
If we were at the castle, there would be no jams. But I am on a train, and I might need to get up to go to the toilet, so I'll put jammies on, so I don't get arrested. I've got the long johns with like the square at the arse and all that. That's
Yep.
the ones I've got.
Rach,
Yes.
roll me a vigilance, please.
Vigilance, where are you? Okay.
Hold on a second. Before she rolls you this vigilance, I have specified that Doggy is with her. Are we agreeing with that?
Yes.
Vigilance gets a +3 because Doggy Woggy has been told to protect them both.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nice.
Just so you know, there's a reason I left the dog with you. My dog's a goddamn superhero.
One success.
Jesus.
And that's
Damn.
with 9 dice.
As you're sitting there, like petting the dog, kind of like look at your stick, and you really want to kill the dog for 1 second,
You
and
wouldn't
then
do
you
that.
just kind of snap out of it,
Okay.
and you just
Huh.
hear the words, "It's because of you."
I'm
Ham?
going to
Was this
follow
girl
my stick
unleashed?
as far as in the room as possible, so it's not near me.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna give Sif a kiss on the head because I feel real guilty.
Seth
Like I
puts her
said,
head on
it'll
one
be-
side and one of the ears flops down and she goes, "Hmm?"
Aw.
Oh, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna knock on the guy's room.
Cool. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I'm sitting up. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting, just whittling somehow. I have a stick with me.
Jaeger, I have a real bad thought of stabbing Sif, and I know that's not normal, so something's wrong.
Did you feel anything like in your mind, like controlling you?
It was a weird sensation. I've never had it before. You know
Like
how
a
much I
specific
love Sif.
message of any kind? Like did it say any words to you of any kind at all?
Yes, it's my fault. Something's my fault.
That's really weird because that's exactly what the father said to the little girl earlier on during dinner. So, that definitely sounds suspicious. Like there's probably
That's
some kind of Vaesen. The reason.
it's also what the dad was saying while he was stabbing himself.
That's interesting.
Holy shit!
So it can't
But he
be.
said it was her fault to the child, whereas the voice said it was my fault to me.
So
It was trying to make you say it.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Sif
Look.
didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. I'm going to march back through to the girl. I'm going to take her hands. I'm going to sit down as she's sobbing to me, and I'm going to sit there. Little girl, I have said to you that my name is Jaeger, but I need you to understand something. That me and my friends here, we all have the sight. We can see the creatures that nobody else can see. Each one of us has been touched by creatures of myth, creatures of legend. And I have a feeling that perhaps you have too. Has something happened to you? Has somebody attacked you or loved you or done something to you and then they have been taken from you or you've been taken from them? And now they are trying to exact some kind of penalty or vengeance on you? has something happened? We can help you. We have dealt with this kind of thing before. We can protect you.
You can't protect me. You can't protect me. It's my fault. It's my fault. He made me do it, but I did it.
Who made you do it?
My dad.
Like, I look over and I'm like, your dad, did he make a deal with the Vaesen, or?
I used to go out into the woods. I loved walking around and seeing nature, and eventually I saw a man there, and he was so handsome, and I fell in love with him, and had a child with him, and um, the, the child was different, and father had said I was tricked by something evil and told me to get rid of it. That's the only way. And I didn't want to, but he made me. He made me do it. And she starts like literally just bursting into tears.
No, you're okay there. You're okay there.
Mm.
Don't worry. You. This is not your fault. This is something that's been thrust upon you. Might I ask, this man that you felt in love with? Can you describe him? Did he look like a human? Did he have like different skin? Like, was there anything to signify he was?
His hair was
not
flowers, and
no.
his arms were made of bark.
You see Jaeger tense up very tightly at this point.
Yes.
And he goes, did he walk with the trees? Did he seem to commune with them?
Yes,
Jaeger's voice very comes like almost a break at this point.
Yes, he was very protective. He liked because I looked after the flowers.
Like, Jaeger kind of like, the tears start to kind of go to his eyes and they start coming down. Yes. When you gave up the child, did the child die, or did you give it back to the father?
My father made me get rid of it.
How
you
did
kind
you
of like
get rid
seeing
of
her,
it?
and then you kind of like her face tells you what she's done.
Can I draw her into a hug and say, I cannot absolve you of this. This is the thing that you've done, but know this, that this was not your fault. You were pressured into this. But the man that you had this child with, he will probably see it differently. Is there any way you can speak to him? Have you seen him?
No, not since I did it. Roll me a learning.
Oh, I'm real dumb. Do I get any pluses to this because of my my thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you get the extra 2 for this one.
Okay, which gives me a +1, guys, because I'm suffering from a mental problem.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Nothing. In that moment, I was too swept up in our sadness. Do not worry, I will help you the best I can. This thing that has happened, we can work through it. But in his heart of hearts, he is very concerned right now.
Yeah. The rest of you start to hear a child laughing.
In the other room?
No,
I think me and
in your
direction?
heads.
Okay.
boy.
Are me
Okay,
me
is
and
anybody
Fjord?
else heard that, or is it just me?
All 3 of you.
I'm like, fuck off. Stupid baby.
Fjord, help! Can't you use magic to try and get us to bloody stop? And I'm gonna try and hit my head against one of the walls in our
Or is it
garage.
some
I'm not.
Laughing or
Hey.
just like a little laugh and that's it.
Well, I'm not a miracle worker.
Something.
Just ignore it.
Do I hear the laugh or just them?
Just them.
Okay.
Is it?
I continue just
consistent?
holding the girl, and I'm gonna like sit her up on the bed and my arm around her shoulder.
Does the laughter stop?
It's just continuous, and
I will grip my head in pain.
you start to like see children like walking across the train carriage.
I'm gonna hit my head off
And
the
they all
wall.
keep repeating it's because of her, it's because of her.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
And eventually it just stops. It's
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
The Vaesen.
Looks
That
like
fucking Vaesen.
looks like I'm gonna get up quite late tomorrow. Need to get my hours in.
I don't think I'm gonna go back to sleep tonight.
Me either.
I can sleep for this.
How the fuck can you sleep through this?
I have 10 vigilance. I've been dead before. This is nothing.
What's
Um,
vigilance?
as soon as you said dead before, you were thinking back to the creatures, the thing that you saw, and then you're like, wait a minute. This is definitely a myling.
It's a myling.
What's
and
a
I will-
myling? Wait, do I know what that is?
You can choose whether you know it. I'm giving the information to Matthias because he rolled it earlier.
Fjord, you mean?
Oh, sorry, Fjord.
Scott, how common of a Vaesen is it?
This one's quite uncommon. A myling.
Right. Well, I probably wouldn't.
I'm not
know
getting
it is
anything.
then.
Well, a myling. I can't show it to you.
Alright.
A myling finds peace when its mother is sentenced to death for murder, or when the crime is otherwise solved and justice is served. The spirit
Oh.
can also be put to rest by finding its body, burying it on consecrated ground, and
Isn't
giving
that
it
in the
someone
Witch
else's
Hunt?
name. The person who gives away its name, gives her the name, has to give up that name. A myling is a spirit of a child murdered by its mother. Often because it was born out of wedlock or because there was no social safety net for those too poor to care for their child. In the 19th century, infanticide is punishable by death, and the myling often wants to see its mother punished. The spirit haunts the place where its body is hidden, screaming, wailing, and sobbing. It appears as a ghost at the same age of the child that it died. The creature can also take the physical form and shape of a giant black bird with a human head. A myling can be teasing and mischievous.
It's a myling. I relay this to the entire team.
Did you say,
So-
Fjord, that this thing haunts where its body is, or
It haunts what?
haunts the person?
Wait. It haunts what? It haunts where its body
That mean
is.
her-
Wait.
It can't
does
be
that
haunting
mean they
here.
have the child's body with them?
Unless the luggage car. We have to check.
I mean, just ask the girl, man. I mean, she's right
I was
here.
going to say the child's just there in the next room.
I mean, but literally just ask her the question. I mean, like,
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
come on,
gonna
guys.
run up to the young girl and say, "Where's the child?"
I never left her. I never.
Let's go. Let's go back
Yeah.
to sleep. We'll
What?
interrogate
What?
her in the morning.
No,
What?
I'm going in and talking to her because she's in my room.
Aye.
Anyway.
I'll go with
Is
you.
it like daytime right
Never
now,
leave.
or
It's nighttime, man.
Nighttime.
Jesus Christ?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
it's,
to
it's
the
all
little
happened
girl.
in the middle. Like, this is like within an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the little girl. Is the
Lee
child
says
with her?
confidently, having no idea how long this is taking.
Is the child here? Is the body here?
I literally just
Lee.
sitting like,
Roll me a vigilance.
Oh Jesus.
don't worry, I'm really good at
Oh
these.
shit!
I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'll take what comes to me. Fail.
You're not going to push?
Right, fine then. No,
I was just
no,
asking.
fine. Fuck it, I'll push it. One
Oh, nice.
success.
Cool.
I think that passes.
Yes, I don't go stab.
Say,
Oh,
you
actually,
had a
I
pistol?
think you would attack one of us.
No, my pistol's gone. It's my knife. It's in my boot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You go in, pull out your knife. Because of her. It's because of her. At this point, Rachel is going to walk in as you're just getting ready to stab yourself.
I will run as fast as I can to try and get that knife.
I
away
won't even
from him.
make you roll it. You knock him over, and whatever came over, Jaeger gets knocked out of him. As you
Whiskey. Jaeger, no, stop! Don't stab
I'll-
yourself.
I'll pick up the knife.
It wasn't you. It's her. She killed the child.
Right.
It's
Okay.
hunting us.
And then just to calm down, she didn't kill the child. She was forced to kill the child.
Well, sure, but she did it.
Oh, yeah,
You
okay,
know that
look,
monster we just saw? That's the child. That's her child. It's
Okay.
hunting us.
Okay.
you
I mean,
just
I was
keep
here for
hearing,
the
she
first-
killed me, she killed me. Punish her.
Get out
Right,
of my head,
okay.
you fucking child.
In the long list of things we could do to exonerate this little girl and put the baby to rest, what was there? I'm
Well-
going to say it again.
Well,
You didn't bring its corpse with you, did you?
Something about a name.
It-
Naming the child and putting it to rest, I think.
It mentioned when Fjord was talking that it haunts where its body is, which makes me think that its body's on the train.
That's why I'm asking the question. I look at the girl.
And she kind of like looks at her feet, and it's like, my father wanted me to get, but I couldn't. I stored the ashes in my teddy.
Yeah, Teddy.
And is your teddy back in your room by any chance?
Yes, it is in her carriage.
Okay, we're going to have to do like a whole bunch of things here, guys, that are going to be real messed up.
She has a name,
Fjord,
child.
you said we can bury it in consecrated ground or give it a name or something?
yes,
Yes.
there are many reasons. It's either we bring her to justice, or
There is another option that you remember as well. Apparently, drops of breast milk on linen sheets wrapping the body in it seems to get rid of it as well.
There's no body,
And-
those ashes, correct?
Ashley's like, I'm going to guess that counts as a
Would
body.
it
Let's
still
just
count? Okay.
well,
let's find out.
well, who's got
Is she?
Well-
Is she?
Squirt.
Excuse me. Can we have some of your breath?
I mean, it's going to be an awkward question, but you
I will
could
ask
Okay,
find
it.
I'm going to
someone.
like Fjord to explain this to her.
Oh God!
Fjord, you got this, buddy, and I'll pat him on the back. And
Can't
I'll,
you
and
get
I'll
Sure,
go
Elena?
yeah.
Can't you get Elena to do it?
Nope. You got this, man. We believe in you.
You're the one with the information.
um, okay. Listen. Please forgive me for asking a personal question, but are you ripe at the moment?
That.
That sounds like something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I
that's
was
like
gonna
completely
say.
different.
that sounds.
It is like starting to walk away from you and hiding behind Sif.
we made the wrong decision.
Uh,
I'm gonna look at the little girl and see.
Um,
How would you put it in these days? Are you still? Would I say milking? Nursing? Something
Nursing,
along those
nursing will
lines.
do.
Nursing
Yeah.
would.
yeah, I could have gone with
Are you
that.
still nursing? That's what he actually meant to say, not that other thing. Don't pay
Yeah.
attention to that.
Yeah, yes, I have been.
Okay.
Me
Ford,
need.
answer the questions now.
Well,
Fjord,
well,
if you could finish the rest of it.
well,
Yep. Okay.
there is a ritual which we can purify the spirit. So, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to, use your breast milk, put in some linen, and wrap the ashes around it. It is to give the baby peace, to give your child
In
peace.
private, of course. We do not expect you to
Um,
do it
I
right
won't.
here.
I won't even make you do a manipulation roll. Even the thought that it would give the baby piece, she kind of like does. It's like
Okay.
she obviously asks Selena for help with it, and
I've got this. Don't worry, guys.
Thank you, Elena.
yeah, Elena, you now have a cup of breast milk. I'm
Okay,
sorry, but it is
um,
literally how you deal
no.
with mylingus.
No, it's fine. I'll get the linen. I'll get
And it's the
the
only
girl to
good
put
way to deal with it because the only other option is
is killing
We
the
don't
dog, yeah.
we don't have any ground consecrated
I'm
ground,
gonna
I
get
suppose.
the girl to put the ashes on, and then I will pour. Did you say put the milk on the linen?
yeah.
Yes.
The linen
Well,
needs to be soaked.
I'll do it that way, and then I'll sort of bundle it up and sort of
Alright.
tie it in a.
So you
a
have
knot or something.
breast milk linen.
Well, let's go to our room,
Yeah.
but you'll need to come with us for the ritual.
Mhm.
We'll need you to name the child. I remember when you
No, we
said
don't
that
need that.
she needed to like as well as bury it, but also like name the child.
Yeah, that was
And-
just part. That was
it's
like the
just a
options.
different ritual,
Someone
though.
needs to give up their name.
Yeah.
The
You need
child
to
needs to
name
be
the
named, but
child.
someone has to give them their name, and then they would go by a different name.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
All right.
I mean,
I assumed that.
You alright, Scott?
Yeah, I just fell.
I guess
Oh,
I
no.
could
I've
give
been
the
there.
child
I did
my
that.
name.
I did that last
Oh,
session.
crap, that
guess.
is awful.
Two seconds, just gotta get a towel.
Sure.
Oh, did you spill something?
I can still hear you, so I'm just getting a towel.
Dr. Pepper.
Haven't
You might
Haven't
as well
you?
give up the name whiskey because you can't use it anymore anyway. We call you like teetotal now.
teetotal.
T-Man.
T-Man. Well, whiskey
Mr.
isn't really my name. It's Benny. I don't really use that name anyway. I could
That's
give it that
confusing.
one. That name.
Your nickname Whiskey would count if you want to get rid of your
You're
nickname.
literally called Benny Whiskey. I mean, that you introduced yourself to us as whiskey.
I know, and that's what everybody calls me. That's why I'm saying I don't. I could just give them Benny.
Mhm.
I don't use
I will
Benny anyway.
pre-warn you though. If you do not correct someone and they keep calling you Whiskey, the myling
No, I-
haunts you.
No, I'm
I-
saying
I could
if
always
they
give my
want to
name
take
up.
Benny, that's fine.
No, you don't go by Benny though. That's like me saying I'm going to
You
give
would
up my
have to
name
give the
Eric.
name
Nobody calls me Eric. Everyone calls me Jaeger. But Eric is my name.
Well, I can't
I-
exactly give up either my names, nor can I give up, he who should not be named.
You understand that literally this was not part of the deal. The ritual was literally the breast milk thing. The name thing was like another thing, wasn't it?
Of
I'm
course,
gonna
it's
look
just
I thought it
another
was
at
part
option.
of it.
I'm
I
gonna
thought it
look
was
at the
part
girl.
of the two things.
Would you
Is it
would
really?
you give your name up for your child?
Yes.
And what does
Okay.
your name, miss?
At this point, you'll kind of like, she'll just start laughing as a baby.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. She possessed or something.
Yeah, we need to get this done quick, guys, and stop arguing over bullshit. Okay, cool. A whiskey, grab an arm. I grab the other one.
Okay.
So whose name's she taking?
Wait, just to clarify, what do we need to do for this? Because I thought the name was some part of a different
You need
Someone
to
needs to
cover
give
the
them their
ashes
name.
in
So,
the milk
like-
soaked linen and give the child a name, but whoever gives it the name loses their name.
Right.
And essentially, this is a risk on the person that does it as well, because if they keep getting referenced as that name, the myling might come to haunt them.
Right,
Fair
so this
enough.
is a bit of a predicament.
I'll give them
well,
my
I
name.
think it's a bad idea for Jaeger to do it, especially since we're about to see your family. That's a terrible idea.
No, my family call me Eric, but I know what you're saying. I mean, I go by Jaeger.
Like, everyone
Yeah,
calls you
okay.
Jaeger.
I didn't know you were called Eric.
I just
Hmm.
said that. No, my name is Eric. It just never
I'll
came up.
speak into Fjord's name. Like, I'll give up my name
No!
for a price.
No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh well.
Are you
he
saying
seems
this out
to-
loud?
He's saying it in his head.
No, sorry, is
Anything
Fulton
he
is out
says,
loud.
I'm assuming is out loud. He's like, "Miss, I know you're not going to give me my body back. Just a little bit. A little bit of
Hmm.
control.
What? Oh
What
God.
taste food again?
No, no, that would be necessary. Thank you.
Ford, you've gone crazy. What are you talking to?
Well, I could give her my name if you like. No, stop it, stop it.
Maybe that's a good idea, actually.
Uh,
Hey, American guy, come out, please.
No, please stop it.
Yeah, you get completely possessed, and then he just kind of goes, "All right, there, love."
Would you be so kind, pretty please, to give your name to the child?
Well, I'd be happy to, but you know, he took so much from me. I
I
need
can
a little
always
bit
give
back.
you your body back and take Ford away if you would like.
Well, I would love that. Are you offering that?
Am I offering? Probably not. I promise Cullen I
I don't know
wouldn't.
if you're lying. I played a lot of poker.
My friend also
Please,
plays a lot of poker.
please stop doing that. Please.
We need the name. We need the name. I guess I could do the name, since you guys would just have to call me something different.
I mean, I barely. I mean, I call you Rachel's character most
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
time,
That's
anyways.
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
In
I
character,
will
though, you're gonna say.
tell my
I mean,
name. The
there would be
name
more.
of
You
the
hear the
child
girl
is
saying,
now.
"Birgit," as she's like gets grasped
good.
for herself just
It is
enough.
more meaningful if the woman
Oh,
gives her
her name
own
is
name to her
Birgit.
child.
Birgit.
Perhaps.
That's the
Birgit.
child's name.
Would you be willing to give your name as on?
She just starts laughing as a baby again.
Right, again, she's Birgit. Right, okay,
She's
we're gonna
given
call the
the
kid
name to the
Birgit. Let's
child.
go.
Okay, let's do the ritual.
Purely because of time, and we want to get this done. Just wrap the teddy in the linen, in the milk linen, and then use name the teddy Birgit. And as soon as you do it, suddenly you feel like all the tension, all the laughter in the air, and you just kind of like see a little child kind of like looking at you, and it's like, "Thank you," as she kind of like fades away.
I'll wave to the little girl.
May you rest. Say hi to Anna. I don't say that.
Oh, what a disgusting little baby. Ugh. She really does take your breath away, doesn't it?
Right, I'm going to say to you right now that if you ever do anything like that again about the dead baby, I will stab you in the neck.
Oh yeah, I can help you with that if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him.
I thought Scott was the American dude. What?
Yeah, I remember. I'll be controlling him.
Oh, okay, sorry. Was that the
It's
American guy?
okay.
Nico?
This is why it's me, because it saves the confusion.
Okay, fair
I will
enough, fair
I will say
already
Fjord
told me.
gets grasps back after that comment.
What?
Okay.
Wait, fuck you! What's with
So
these
far, he's
Americans
gone.
and invasions? My God.
Seriously, you're talking about invasions, you, of all people?
The British
Yes,
guy.
these Americans like to invade other countries.
You
Not
invaded
Really,
his
I didn't
friggin'
invade your
body.
body.
Well, you shut
Oh,
up.
jeez.
Okay, I'm gonna kill Bundle Bart. She's not. What do you want your name to be now, little one?
She kind of like shaking her head. She doesn't know.
Well, let me see
How
if
about
I...
Ashley after the bear? It's filled with ash, so I
That
thought it'd be
sounds
quite
like a
funny.
nice name.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
quite good, actually.
So
Or you could just call her Ash.
All done.
Mhm.
Ash. That's a
Okay,
nice
Ash.
name.
Well,
Are you?
I guess it
You
would
could-
honor your child a little, but
Well, how...
Whatever your name should be, perhaps you should stay with us, or until you we're able to
I'm not
find
sure.
I'm seeing
Okay,
the rest of
guys.
your family.
Technically, don't have anywhere to live right
We're
now
going to
because we're
save
under
or center to our family, guys. We can't just adopt
Yeah,
every
sh-
child that we save.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
come
saying
on,
I'm
that
make
you
okay.
the...
can stay with
I'm away
us
from the
until we
castle.
find a
yeah,
family.
we'll look after her till the next stop, and then we'll drop her off with her family. Yeah, totally. We can't just be like
Don't think we
adopting
have any
everybody.
family.
But what if she doesn't have a family?
That's what I said.
Actually,
Okay,
it would be
Ashley,
real hard
where
to
were you
live
going?
I was going to I think it was Stockholm. I said these were. It was Stockholm.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got family in Stockholm.
Okay. We're
Problem
going to
is
slip.
this one. If they call you by your real name, then that thing will come back and haunt you. Am I correct? Maybe you
that how
should
it
That is a
works?
very good point. But just we're going to have to make sure that they know to call you Ashley from now on.
Well,
Just
consider
say it's because of you want to leave your old life behind.
this your form of punishment, as a way to atone for your sin.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, man,
I
she's a
mean-
16-year-old kid. I mean, what are you doing?
What else would
She's
she
a
do? Her
child.
father-
She got
her
forced
father
to
would
killing a
probably-
baby by her dad.
But still,
I
she
think her
committed
father
the
would
deed.
have killed her and the child if she didn't
You
do it
literally
herself.
stole a guy's body. You came talking about the atonement over here. Sorry, you guys go ahead. You berate him now.
No, I think you're right, Jaeger. I think her father would have killed her and the child if she hadn't done it herself.
Aye.
Self-preservation is a real thing.
Uh,
As you would know, taking over another person's entire body.
well, first of all, fuck you, and second of all, yeah, I see your point. Self-preservation.
Hmm.
It's suppose it might be the best thing to do.
English people always annoyed me from get-go.
What? I
Yeah,
thought
Well,
Anna was
everybody
English.
loves a hypocrite.
What? You shut up!
I'm gonna lead the girl
I
back.
haven't started the morals of what you've done.
Ah, for God's sake.
Gonna lead the girl back to Lena's room at this point and sit her down, get Sif beside her.
Well,
Uh, w-
well, Hoyt, it looks like we're gonna have a long night.
well, just remember, I'm always here.
Yep, like a little fungus.
I feel like this is going
Can't
to be a
wait
real
till we
problem
meet
for us.
Matthias again.
If you do anything to Matthias, I will kill us both.
It'd be a shame. Maybe you shouldn't see him anymore.
What do you mean?
For his safety, you're like a harm to everybody that you meet, aren't you?
I'm not gonna let them. I'm not gonna let you.
Like you have a choice. And then we're going to end it there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Ho ho ho!
Cool solution.
I feel like this is going to be a real problem for us at some point. Like, I mean, it's going to be a real issue.
It's a problem for us currently, right now.
I mean, yeah, like, there's a lot going on here. Okay.
Now for everyone's favourite part.
Experience
Experience points. I will just give you the rundown of what happens. You arrive at Stockholm, police interrogate you all, marked down as a suicide. The daughter even says it, backs you up, and yeah, pretty much.
I'll make sure not to mention that I have been suspect in a lot of murders recently.
So we'll get on to experience points. This is just because we're running out of time. Did you participate in the session? You'll get 1 XP. James
Yay.
gets none if he's watching the recording. None!
Zero.
If you're watching back, mate,
Did you confront any Vaesen?
Hell yeah.
no, we did indeed.
Yes, we did.
Did you identify a previously unknown Vaesen?
I did.
Yeah, we did.
We did indeed.
Were you affected by your dark secrets?
Yep.
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 Were we?
I
I
was.
was.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was.
know
Your
what
dark
you are.
secret. I know for a fact that Lee and Callum were.
I'll say I wasn't.
Did you take any risks to protect other people?
I did.
Mm,
I'm not
I'm
sure.
gonna
I
say I
think Lee
didn't.
did as well.
Did I?
You
Well, what
gave
way?
up your dog, which would have been better protection
Well,
for
yeah.
you.
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true. I don't think I did.
not really.
Have you learned anything?
Yes.
Yes.
We learned about
You
that.
learned how to
days
get rid of milings.
Yep.
Learned how to effectively communicate breast milk more efficiently.
Yeah, that was messed
Enough
up.
to say, are you ripe?
I felt
Yeah.
so icky saying that I was going to leave that one out because
I
but then
just-
it's also quite funny. So it's like
Just when you said it, I was like, that does not sound right.
I know, I screwed up. I just don't know what to say.
That's funny.
Um,
Really?
for
I
your
don't know.
last two, you haven't developed anything in your headquarters, but you
No.
are getting new headquarters soon. So
Hmm.
we'll go through your experience points for your new headquarters. I'll add Rose House to your headquarters. And this will just accrue for when you arrive. Did you perform an extraordinary action?
Yeah, we did the ritual. Is that extraordinary?
I kind of done a
Think so.
mind palace there. Mind palace moment there, just like,
I feel like everybody did an extraordinary action. Leon threw a guy out a window and tore him in half.
That was bad.
I'm gonna put some points in my ranged combat now because I have used the gun quite often.
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I will say you've got to get
Did we
some
get our
minor
weapons back?
combats more often than now because there's different enemies. None of them's got to be like monster Vaesen level, but you've got to get a few fights.
Yes.
I
What did we get our
don't have
weapons
any
back from you
ranged
guys
weapons.
on the thingy?
Rate your strengths, man. Maybe if you
Yeah,
want to put something.
I can't go above a 4 in any of these, right? I can't go to a 5 or anything.
I believe. What you mean in your base attributes?
Your
Yeah.
base attributes you can't put up at all.
They don't go up. You only go up. In
Everything
your
else
skills.
you can put up.
Everything
I
else
think
I
what
can
we
put up.
agreed on was the most you
Yeah.
can have in
Your
any
physique,
single
your
skill
physique,
is a total of
logic,
10.
precision, and
Aye.
empathy, you can't do anything with them, but the ones underneath you can add to.
Yeah.
You just need 5 experience to add one
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you can't add skill points, but you can add attribute points.
No,
Fair
the other way
enough.
around. You
No,
can't add
it's-
attribute points, but you can do skills.
Oh,
Aye.
fuck.
Your attributes should never go
You
up.
can get talents that, and I think some of the talents boost up your
Yeah.
attribute skills.
No, it's that I with like force close combat, like I didn't know if I could put those up to.
Yeah,
no,
well, basically, like,
your force combat's a
I'll put
skill.
my range.
When we're talking about attributes, we're talking about empathy.
physique,
Right,
logic,
okay.
Precision, and empathy, that's your attributes.
Yeah.
Scott, could
They
you
don't go up,
actually
they
put
can only go down.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thingy, please.
Scott has been very kind so far and not made them go down, but you can make them go down if he really wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like fucking your characters up severely.
I put
Have you,
force
have you rolled the
from
critical injury table
4
though?
to
It
5.
happened.
And also, you aren't getting just as much time to heal because
Yeah.
your mental
Yeah,
attributes
I
are fixed,
mean,
but your physical ones, the ones that still got the 1 point injury, you are stuck with that for now.
yeah, I've
Okay.
got a physical and a mental at the moment.
Your mental's healed
Nice.
because that's it.
Oh,
Uh,
it has, great.
Thank you.
You're not as stressed anymore.
I mean, I had to roll 3 successes for the one thing I really didn't want to roll any for.
Yeah.
That's my best roll of the whole night.
Can you guess who the fishmen were for?
Those are definitely for James.
Oh, for
Wasn't it?
James.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We might have died because of you. Most likely won't ever watch this.
Well, I thought they were after me because I picked up quite.
Oh,
A few.
they were after all yous, but it was really there for the AP tough
Specifically.
guys. Like it was for
Right.
Leon and James to just bar fuck it.
Well, got
Yeah,
halfway
sadly
there.
said.
Well, I did manage
So
to
made me laugh
showcase
when
my
they burst
magical
into the room.
abilities.
With
when
the
I'm still
four of us,
seek-
I'm like,
Oh wait,
these
why am I?
guys are going to die immediately. Like, this is a terrible idea to attack us. It's like, okay.
All right, cool. Out the window you go.
It's like, I'm
Yeah.
sure-
You did get the vibe that
What?
like they didn't seem to care whether they died.
Well,
Hmm.
that's right. See, when we killed the first two really easily, and there's one guy left, I'm like, you sure? He's like, yes.
This is
Okay.
sad.
My idea to stop Elena was so we could interrogate him, but that's
No one
that
tells
seems
these
to be-
chumps what's going on, man. No one's telling these
I-
low-level
Well, I was
chumps.
gonna, but
Aye. I
Yeah.
probably knew nothing. But I got an amulet that cancels like curses,
that's
Not-
pretty cool. That.
so
Yeah, that's not bad.
So
I'll take
it
that.
only cancel once you get one curse cancelled, though it breaks though. So,
So-
but it could literally save you at some point.
Mm.
So the curse is still
fucked me up.
there, but it cancels it out. Am I right in saying that?
It breaks. You don't get cursed and then it breaks. So
Yeah.
Okay.
if somebody tries to curse you, tries to
The
weaken you or
pendant just
something
shatters
like that,
instead.
it fails and it shatters, and they
Alright,
can't do
cool.
that spell again
So
on
I'd
you.
imagine you get like a vigilance roll to kind of like try and resist it or whatever it is you get to resist. If that
And
fails,
if
then
you
you're
fail, then you've got that
Yeah.
amulet as a backup. And
Which is quite
curses
cool,
are
yes.
really bad, so it's actually a really good thing to have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I'm
I'm
glad
not
one of those
cursed
rolls I
currently,
looked
right?
at it.
You've got one legendary resistance. So like, whatever.
Yeah. No, Leon, we're not cursed. None of us
I'm
are.
just wondering if
Mhm.
I haven't spoke much about like my relationship with Minnie, but I'm not cursed by her, right?
presume
Aye.
you're not
No,
cursed,
no,
right?
that's a deal. But I will say, say if any of you gave the Myling the name, if people still referenced you by your character's name, you would be cursed because the
I
Myling
thought
would be
about
haunting you at
doing
that
it
point.
because my character doesn't really have any like sort of anyone other than you guys, which you never remember our name.
I didn't like the idea of players doing it. I wanted it, but I wanted to see what your decision would have been before doing it. And I was like,
was
oh, they're
gonna
not
do it at
happy
the
with
last
this at all.
resort.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I was
But I
like, I
promised
can't
Calamar
not call
wouldn't
him
kill his
Jaeger.
character, so I was like, I can't do that.
It was
I
always
can't
going
make
to be
that deal.
it was always going to be the girl that would do it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted
Hmm.
to give you other options in case one of you was like, I'll do it.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun communicating
I
with you as
would've-
Hoyt.
Mhm.
That's why I was like, I can't like give up the name Jaeger because like literally everyone calls him Jaeger all the time.
Mhm.
So like everyone start calling me Eric could be like really weird,
Mhm.
but that's his real name.
So, how did everybody find that?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed
That was
it.
I like the fact that we solved the mission in one go.
Mhm.
Normally it
Yeah.
takes us 3 sessions and usually half the town dies and then the priest attacks us.
Well, I could have extended this one. I was planning to extend it a wee bit longer, but I felt like you were sort of getting through it fast enough that I skipped some things that was going to have happen. Just
Mhm.
because I was like, I don't think I have a second session out of this one.
Yeah. A
was-
one
that
shot
was a
that's
quick
actually a one
session.
shot.
That was good.
And successful, to be honest. Successful.
It's nice to
Um,
sometimes just be
one
successful because we mess things up quite a lot, so it's quite good to just actually get through
Yeah.
one for a change.
It's
It's
sometimes
good
nice
to
just
have a
straight
win.
up win.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
good to
opposed to
I'm not
normal
very
things.
good at giving you wins.
I mean, we have done quite well before. I mean, sometimes we would just sort of miss succeed in it just because we missed something or something happened and we couldn't finish it. Like the
Um,
fish guy
I'm gonna to
escaping.
the bathroom
Guys, I
quickly.
forgot to use your Rose House headquarters.
Are we now with our headquarters? What are we doing with that now? Because we obviously can't upgrade the one.
Well, not worry about it till we get there.
Yeah, let's see.
We've got Stockholm, and then after Stockholm, we've got to do some other travelling, have we not?
Yeah, because we're on our way to Paris after that, right?
Mm.
I don't know the distance between Stockholm and Paris.
There's a fair old distance in Stockholm and Paris.
It's
then
a,
Paris
it
to
is a
London.
fair distance. You would be travelling by boat several times, several carriages and stuff like that. It would
Right.
take you a while, but
Are we
I'm
gonna
not
RP that?
making you. We're not like having like at every town. You'll be pretty
Okay,
much.
that's
You're pretty much doing a scenario that's based around Jaeger next,
good. Okay.
and then
can't
once
wait.
you do that, you're going to Paris.
You'll
And
finally find
then,
out what the fuck Jaeger's been talking about.
then when you do Paris, you're going to London. And then you're doing a few scenarios around the UK.
Mm. Exciting
Okay.
times.
That sounds fun.
So,
Can't wait.
that's got your Rose House. We'll go through your experience for it. You'll see what you've already got for the Rose House because it already comes with some things.
Ooh.
I'll need to reread Mythic Britain to see if you get a butler or something like that, like you did at Castle Gillincrutz.
Yes, as Al got, it'll be Albert.
It may actually literally be Albert. Like,
that,
um,
that would be funny.
I would assume it would just be like the anglicized version of like Algot whatever. So like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is just the
aye, 'cause
exact
it's
same.
supposed
but
to be
it's
it's meant to be a different like. It's like you would do Mythic Britain separately for it.
Mhm.
It's how you're supposed to do it, but
Hmm.
Right, 1, 2, 6, society headquarters. There we go.
Because we've
Campaign
got quite a
rules.
lot of
Are we
stuff in the
still
bloody.
live?
Did you play at
So-
least one scene at the headquarters? You didn't.
Nope.
Did you encounter a new type of Vaesen? You did.
Mhm.
That's one.
Mhm.
Did you visit a place of magic?
No.
It wasn't really
No.
a place of magic. It just
No.
happened to have magic there, right?
The
Were
magic
you
train.
subjected to magic? Yes, you were.
Yep.
Multiple times,
Yes,
yeah.
Did you
huge
bring
people.
an occult book or important item back to the headquarters?
Yep.
Leon's
Yeah,
technically got one.
Yeah, the animal.
Nice
kingdom.
one. I'll take that.
That's true.
Did you make important contacts? Not really.
No.
No.
Was the mystery particularly difficult or epic?
Yes.
It's up to you.
Just me trying
I
to
don't know
Oh,
whether
pretty
you felt
cool.
like it was difficult or not.
just me trying to explain Haina to the girl is kind of difficult.
I felt like
I
you
thought
had
it
a
was
lot
fun.
of risky things here, like solving the mystery without getting arrested by the rest of the
Yeah.
train.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we'll do 4
And did you
HQ
solve the
points.
mystery? You did solve the
Uh-huh.
mystery. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm quite proud of us for doing that. So we
Cool.
have 5 HQ points for this new place.
Mhm.
Mhm.
In perfect timing, 10:30.
Ooh.
Boom.
Not usually right on time, I suppose, but not too
Fantastic.
bad, eh?
I can get a one shot done in one shot. I'm the only person here that has ever
You've
managed
done it before, yeah, you've done it before.
Mhm.
Yep. So, is there anything else we need to do?
No, that's yours.
The
If you've
promotion.
got any stream.
Well, we
Why
could
promotions?
do
Feel free,
promotions.
mate.
Okay.
Right. So,
Hopefully James watches this back and sees all he
Yeah,
missed out on.
James.
No,
Was
James.
anybody in chat?
no, it doesn't
Uh,
seem anyone in
No one,
chat.
not even
No.
us.
But we should do it in the D&D category next time.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Oh no, just put it as tabletop RPG.
We're always supposed to put it in D&D. It's like a rule we
Cool.
have.
Okay.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I always put it in tabletop, but then it is
Yeah.
better to put in D&D. But
Yeah, it's probably
Mhm.
gets more time.
you
It's
know,
just
there's
as
no
more
D&D.
people
It's just no
search
one looks
D&D.
at tabletop.
But we'll be
And not
there.
many
You'd actually
people
be
know.
better if it just chatting, and then at least people come and tell us off for being and just chatting.
Yeah.
No, what we have to do is Terminator.
Right. So, we do Vaesen every Monday. We're meant
Yes.
to do Mutant tomorrow,
Are we
Mhm.
doing Mutant tomorrow? Yes.
Yep.
Streaming tomorrow. Nice one.
and we're meant to
Cool.
do a game on Wednesday, but that sadly has been moved to next week. But I'm very excited to do that.
Is Mary not able to? Mary not able to do it tomorrow?
Barry
Barry,
can't come in
you can-
tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, 3 players couldn't make it tomorrow. 3 players couldn't make it in Wednesday game, so.
But
it's
tomorrow we're
cancelled.
down Barry, but I've got a plan. We're going to dance around the thing we're supposed to do, and instead I'm going to have the spotlight on News 3 and how you end up at the thing you need to end up at.
We're still streaming,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
so
right, cool, bye. Well, we're doing other stuff. Right, cool.
Nice one.
bye
Oh,
bye.
Still recording.
yourself.
Da, 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 da. Go fuck yourself.